And, what the heck am I doing? I got my boys with me. What the hell is going on here? I'm on some kind of mission. I don't think it's Sins of the Father. Am I doing Garrus's mission? I think we might be doing... Oh, we're doing Garrus's mission. He's looking for Sidonis, a mole who betrayed his team. He was last seen in the Citadel in the company of Fade, a forger who specializes in helping people disappear. So we're at the Citadel trying to find the guy that sold out Garrus's team on Crime Planet, leading to their deaths. He was the only one who survived, plus the guy who sold him out. That's what we're doing. If you remember, see about opening any games that you recorded your birthday in. Oh, Scarlet might have a tiny gift in Pokemon. Oh, I haven't even started Pokemon Scarlet. Oh dear. The only rule you're ever told about eating Indian food is don't drink too much water if it's too hot. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, wait, would Final Fantasy XIV do anything for my birthday? There's no way. It reminds you of when Star Trek Next Generation sang, "For he's a jolly good fellow for worst birthday," because of copyright, yeah. You wonder if it's like Metal Gear Solid, where it knows it's your birthday from the internal clock. In Metal Gear Solid 5, they sing you a copyright-free happy birthday song, because at the time, Happy Birthday was still owned by Warner. Yes, now it is public domain, so anybody and everybody can sing it. Although, one of my favorite copyright-free happy birthday songs is the one that Jade plays, Skin Teen. It's sung by a mariachi band. And it's great. I love it. If it would do something for your character creation day. Oh boy. For your character's birthday, yeah. Oh, Death Stranding does? I have uninstalled that video game. I don't have... This game takes up the entirety of my computer space. I cannot have any other game installed but this game because it's 3 games. It's wild. And yes, Twitter does put balloons on my profile. Isn't that cute? That's an American Greetings e-card, and I love it. And I love it, Ryan. It is one of the greatest things ever. I think it's so adorable. I hope Jade keeps it forever. I think I might have died last time we did this. Hello, are there bad guys here? Please don't. It's my birthday. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry about that, Garrus. I was trying to run and I forgot how. That's how. Okay. Oh, I thought they were dogs. Oh, this is the vaporizer. I don't need a vape right now, thank you. What should I... just go with a regular dagular. Okay, this guy's dead. Good. No vaping. No vaping allowed. Where are these people coming from? Hi, Gerber. Hope you don't mind if I take cover here. Okay. I saw somebody moving around here. No? Okay. Good to go. More ammo. I hear shooting. Oh, I see bad guys now also. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. I wish there was a birthday button in game that I could just turn on and everybody would be nice. Oh, infinite headshots. Yes, what do you think? I think we styled our armor after the Pikachu. Because I was wearing my Pikachu onesie. But it is also very peep as well. Let me get some ammo.
There we go.
Thank you very much, Devontae. The little red accents, don't you love them? I wish I could turn around and see it. All you can see is my little Pikachu cheeks. Ooh, down.
There we go.
When Garrus says enemy, it sounds like he's saying anime. I just really got into Inuyasha lately, Shepard. What do you think about that? When are those two crazy kids gonna get together? I'm thinking about writing some speculative fiction about it. The little Pikachu cheeks, yes. I don't know how to ungun right now. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Can I like just select? No, I can't. I don't know how to ungun. I don't want to see myself with a gun right now. There's a guy with a chainsaw coming out of his head. Oh yes, Harkin is like Fade or whoever the. He's some sort of mole on the inside working for. Well, he was previously working at CSEC, Citadel Security. But we know he was a slimebag bastard the whole time. You just tried to turn your switch on. Was it with your PS5 controller? Honestly, I use the wrong keyboard all the time, and I will kill you straight up, Garrus, if you do not get down. You know, fire an impact shot right up your butt if you try that again. You definitely picked up your computer controller when you were going to play your Switch games. Oh my gosh. When I was playing a lot of Fire Emblem, I did that a lot. If Pikachu was real, would it be a pet, you think? I think it'd be extremely dangerous pet. It'd be as bad as people owning like big cats. Like people just have like panthers in their house and stuff. It would be that bad. That is a rat that can electrocute you. Not electrify you. Execute you via the method of electricity. Electrocute. And not in a cute way, in a you're dead way. Or like your cousin's dead because he played with your Pikachu kind of way. So it's probably good that Pikachu is mainly a work of fiction. Yeah, Ash is when they first meet Pikachu, yeah, it literally does try to like electrocute Ash. Some folks speculated that Ash's whole journey is just like a dream had in the last few seconds of his life. He's like, or he's in a coma or something because he was so severely electrocuted by Pikachu. They think maybe he just like, that was a running gag. Oh yeah, him being ill-mannered for sure. But like, there's no way this kid could be doing all this stuff for like a decade and not age. So he's just sort of, as his body is aging, he's living his life as a child, going to all these places, meeting fabulous Pokemon. You love Detective Pikachu. I didn't play the game, but the movie was very cute. I love that I can hurt people's legs. That's fun. You heard of that theory? It's like, no! When you hear it, you're like, no, I don't want to believe it. But it's kind of amazing. Got him. Anybody else want some of this? Anyone want a birthday bullet? Oh, you're a bad person. Oh my god, I thought you were my guy. What the hell? Ooh, I'm getting hurt. Oh, I'm good. Never mind. Time to get hurt again. Please line up. I love it when they line up. It's so good. When they decide to occupy the same space. It's the best. Alright, do I have my little collector beam ammo? Why isn't that getting ammo? Makes me so upset. Welcome to the Pew Pew. Can I take your order, Freakish Quinky Dink? Would you like some Pew Pew? Oh no. Oh boy. Reading. I'm done reading. I did a lot of that already in life. It's just a little bit of green. With a bunch. There it is. There it is. Good. Now I need the little bit of blue. Oh, that's that. There was like 3 of them in a row. I know. I'm so terrible because I adore reading in video games. Oh?
Getting close.
I adore reading in video games, but I've been so belligerent about it this last month. Oh, what's wrong with me? Pikachu keeps shocking him, but also it literally nukes a bunch of Spearows in a thunderstorm. Like literally uses an electrocution powers and gets struck by lightning possibly? It's possible that Ash did not make it. Why this past month? I don't know. I think Mass Effect 1's paragraph endings to things, I was like, reading. I will re-embrace my love for reading, I know it. Garrus, don't walk in front like that. You seem like a bad guy when you're wearing blue. It's very disconcerting. Oh lord.
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out.
Oh lord. Oh boy. But that's okay. This game has reinvigorated my... Well, has actually sparked an enjoyment for Mass Effect. Oh, you gotta pull the trigger on this, huh? Okay. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not crouching. That ain't right.
Nice shot.
Yeah, can you kill the guys that are actively trying to kill me, please? That would be great. Don't they know it's my birthday? How could they not know? It just is disrespect, kind of, at this point. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh boy, I'm trying to laser these folks. They're supposed to get lit. He's still alive?
Enemy.
Thank you, Garrus. It is an enemy, sweetie. I can do that? That sucks. I don't have cover. Good thing I got away! Oh my god! Have they always done that? Yes, thank goodness. Everything I interact with in this game is like voiced, or it's like a quick menu or something. Yeah. They've really stepped it up in this game, which I appreciate immensely. Wow. That was a lot. Fireworks. Yeah, that does seem like a design flaw. Or, I mean, if you can't take out your opponents by shooting them, blowing yourself up is also a valid method of taking out people. He delivered that line so dry. What the hell is Harkin up to? What do you think, bud? Oh, come on in.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Hold on. Come on, dude.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Why are you doing this? Get in! Garrus, don't be silly now. I'm trying to steal this shit. What the hell is Harkin up to?
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games.
And a
If he doesn't
chauvinist.
cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
Wait, do that thing again with the flaps. That was cool. Hey, are you okay, buddy?
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
Good point. Pika-pee, Pikachu, and all that jazz. It's just like the clapping at the end of Realm Reborn. Yes, I love that. As you approach, they clap for you.
Did you see that?
Can I not?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
I should crouch. This thing could pick my head off. There's a 90s Star Trek game where the save menu is inexplicably voiced. Oh my god, so every option you go over, it's like, save your game, load your game, save your game, load your game, save your game, load your game. You're like trying to menu through it. Oh god. Tell me about Harkin and how much he sucks.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
Kill
He's a
him?
real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight.
Oh, no due process or anything,
Won't
okay?
do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
Okay. Sounds good, buddy. I'm trying to lean into the renegade lifestyle.
Whatever it takes.
Exactly. I knew you'd understand.
Unflinching. Okay, but what about
He's
Sidonis?
still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the
He's
plan.
doing a cop's gonna do
Quick
cop stuff.
and painless. Unlike everyone he betrayed, he'll be spared the agony of a
Oh,
slow death. It's
wow.
more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Well, that's interesting. I thought he was gonna torture that guy. Glad he's not.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I have to do this. I don't expect you to understand, but please don't try to stop me. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
How about the
What do you
warehouse?
think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery.
Has he always had the little hang down
Something's
things?
in
I guess
there.
so.
Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
With his scar, I feel like the little hang down things are more like drawn out. Yeah, well, they might show him killing Sedonis, just like a quick bow. That's it. Well, let's go get him.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
But I am gonna loot this room. Ooh, forged IDs. Somebody needs a forged ID. Hell yeah, crimes! I hope Garrus is watching me do all these crimes. What are you gonna do about it, punk? Huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Arrest me? You're not even a cop anymore. Try and stop me. I'm giving away forged IDs. You don't hate him, but you feel like in 2023 the vigilante cop angle makes... Yeah, it's not great. At the time, I'm sure it played a little better. I'm sure there was it was a softer reception, I think, for it. Right now, I'm just like, bloody, kind of unintentionally highlighting some things about our current system that, you know, would lead to terrible things happening. And we just need a blue with a little bit orange at the bottom, but I don't know where that is. So 2 lines of blue on top. Oh, here it is. I like I'm best to use a dork too, right?
Valuable.
Ooh, sniper rifle damage. Yeah, he was definitely still like, it's like, I quit CSEC because I didn't like all the regulations. It's like, those are put in place to protect people, you know. What is rigged to explode?
Good to know.
Hello, Santa. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Something is most certainly rigged to explode. I'm worried about that. I think this is a perfect opportunity for a sniper rifle. Hey, there we go. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Heck yeah. Spectacular.
Why don't you just turn around?
What, turn around? Why would we do that? Where is he? Maybe we'll turn around Bright Eyes. Ooh. Turn around Bright Eyebrows. That's for Beatrice, obviously. Her and her extremely bright eyebrow. No, I can't heft myself up there. Okay. Your Thursday's been great. How's the birthday been so far? So wonderful. I've been having such a great time. I got to dig up some compost today. Oh. Oh, hacking. Okay. That looks like that. That looks like that. I got to dig up some compost today. I made some cheddar broccoli soup. My arms are very tired, but my brain is very happy. Anytime I get to sort of put my hands in some dirt, it makes me happy. Except for the broken nail. That's not so great. But it's been really nice. And just being around the community and chatting with loved ones today has been lovely. Yes, soup. It's broccoli cheddar is one of my favorite kinds of soup. I love broccoli. If I had to eat like one thing literally for the rest of my life, I don't think I'd ever get bored of broccoli. But I'm not like a bodybuilder or something. I know folks.
Crap. Too heavy mech. Incoming.
Crap. I know that folks who do like serious weight training and stuff like that, I think they might get bored of broccoli, but I don't know if I could. He also comes from an entire race ran on a stratocracy, so pew pew and the rise of pew pewing are always going to be a Turian thing. Yeah, I guess so, Freaks Quingy Dink. It's always going to be kind of one of his interests, you know. Oh boy, this seems dangerous. Okay. Oh boy, I don't think the sniper rifle's good here. Turians are based on birds of prey. Oh, is that why he's got gizzards? That's cool. I shot the robot in the ding dong. He's like, I needed that later for my next gig. Oh lord. I had a client that was going to make good use of that. How dare you? I wish I had... Oh. Here I am saying I wish I had, like, grenades, and I never used grenades in Mass Effect 1. You like adding shredded cheddar and broccoli to your cream of chicken soup? Oh, yes. That's very good, too. A stratocracy is a government/society based on the military. Thank you for explaining that. I kind of got the gist of it from what you were saying, but I appreciate the definition. Hello, Ursuke. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You don't like broccoli? You don't understand the joy that people get from it. It's the funk. I appreciate the funk of it. There's something really meaty about it. It's a weird vegetable in that it is, like, very meaty. So, that's why I love it. I'm really down with the funk for it. I think it's like, it's almost like a steak. It's like a meat, you know? Thank you, My Chemical Romance fan. How are you doing? I hope life is treating you well. You find it to be bitter? Interesting. I find sometimes when I roast it, it's bitter, but it's very sweet when you steam it. It's like so deliciously sweet. But I also have it with lemon butter mash. So I think the actual literal sourness of the lemon might override the bitter flavor. So I don't know how you've had it before, but I always have it with, oh god. I should maybe, repo a little bit. Not to hear because I'm wide open. What do you say? Oh, are we safe? I don't know if okay, sure, okay. That's my blood. That's my cranium blood on that corner. Oh my goodness. Ooh. You like broccoli cooked in a bit of oil with some garlic salt. You like cheddar broccoli soup. You like ordering teriyaki chicken rice bowl from a local takeout place with broccoli in it. But you, oh, I hate raw broccoli. I can't get down with raw broccoli. That is no good for me. That is maximum yucky to me because it's like squeaky. I don't like it on my teeth. You use frozen veg a lot, do you? Okay. Platforming. Okay. Ah! Ah! Use frozen veg a lot and they put broccoli in everything. Ah, so you're getting a little tired of it. Okay. Yeah. I can't relate, but I can understand, certainly. I may not be able to empathize, but I do understand at least. I wish you could send that broccoli to me, because I would take care of it. Ooh, that thing's all. The squeak, it doesn't bug you so much, but you can see why it'd be a turn off. I hate it. I hate the blue. You've only heard Americans say they enjoy broccoli, so maybe it's a regional variant thing or a preparation thing. So I mean, lemon butter helps a lot, but like, I don't know if it makes it healthy, but I do eat it with lemon butter, so then it's like delicious. But I'm mostly tasting like lemon and butter and that funk. I don't know. So the stratocracy is why Rome's military did so well, freakish quinky dink. You weren't told to join the military. You had to sign up and they could toss you out. They had retirement pensions and wow, I had no idea they had retirement stuff. The Bronze Age, that's cool. Harkin, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna go in there and just kick this dude straight in the head. This guy sucks. It's not even for what he's doing here, like in Garrus' mission. He just sucks.
You were close, but not close.
Shoot him in the leg. Okay, break his nose. That's fine too. Okay.
So, Fade.
Fade is way too cool of a name for this loser.
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm turning the volume up a bit.
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Oh, the nuts! Yeah, he did that one for me. Alright, Garrus, that's cool. Wrong answer, jerk.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Be reasonable, buddy. Be reasonable.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's
You're
bad for
not gonna
business.
have a business.
You know what else is bad for business?
Being
A broken
dead?
neck.
Whoa, going a little severely here. Getting a little too,
Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
a little
No,
too
but
turned.
Sidonis opened my eyes.
Oh,
Now
that's
arrange a
scary.
meeting.
Going.
Hello, Keen. My Pikachus are out. Brings a little levity to the situation when I got my big old yellow butt there.
Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered.
Buzz, 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 buzz. This is what telephones sound like in the future?
It's
Buzz,
all
buzz,
good.
buzz, buzz.
He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
To hell?
I
Directly?
don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
I thought you said he was gonna
What?
kill him.
You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
Oh, oh, oh.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from CISO.
They don't
now.
put blue on that side.
I guess it's your lucky day.
They typically
Yeah,
don't put the
I
blue
hope
on
we
that
can do
side. I
this
thought blue
again
was supposed to be
real
on the red
soon.
side. Or the right side. He headbutted him.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better
It sounded
be
like he
there,
wanted a
or I'm
cookie.
coming back to finish the job.
Did it sound like he wanted a cookie? I didn't shoot him. So, can I have that Snickers bar now?
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
You don't get it?
Getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
He most
He's
certainly
not
deserved
like
it.
you.
I don't know if it's... we've been away from this man
What
for
do you
2
want
years.
from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
Why are my options, I don't know, are all right?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't?
You are,
Nobody else knows what he's
you are
done.
clipping right into your
Nobody
big
else
collar,
cares.
dude.
I don't see any other options.
Give me a chance? In Mass Effect, humans are an oddity with some fangs. A lot of ambition. Oh, we are very ambitious creatures, aren't we?
Let me talk to him.
Hey,
Talk all you
Ravaging
want,
Marvel.
but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
Someone's in there failing this today, it seems like.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really.
Look at how pointy my boobs look.
I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up.
He said, I'm different, yeah.
I can get a clear shot from over there.
So, how's this gonna work?
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights.
Thane is literally chilling
Give me
in
a
the
signal so I
back
know you're
seat,
ready,
like
and I'll
with
take
the
the
little
shot.
juice box.
You better
Like,
go. He'll be here soon.
is everything all right? Seems like you two haven't made peace with killing people yet. I do this stuff for a living. What's his deal? That guy's vibes are kind of sour today, huh? I love Thane in this mission so much.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Don't look at my cheeks. Look at Victorian, yeah. Oh my god, if I was trying to hide my identity, I would not be wearing that outfit.
Wave him over.
I'd be wearing this outfit. What is this look? He looks like he's working at that space,
Let's get this over with.
he looks like he's working at that space GameStop.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
This is very interesting. Move to the side or warn Sidonis. I'm so curious if this will affect the loyalty with Garrus, depending on how I act here. Because I want him to be loyal to me. I didn't know you could... I'm not sure if I can screw up this mission. What would I do? What would Beatrice Shepard do? I know the Pikachu costume... Here I am reading this man on his fashion, and he literally uses the same color palette as me. It's black, red, and yellow. Like, he's wearing the same look. So I know it sounds like a dick. He is a dick for sure. I don't have any good reason to defend this man and warn him. I wonder. Is it interesting? I have an eggplant question. Is it interesting if I choose the warn Sidonis option? Or is it more just sad for me? Yeah, do we vote or roll for this? Very curious. It's very interesting. What would Renegade Tina do for her homie? I don't know. Maybe I'm a renegade against even my dudes. I'm gonna warn Sidonis, I think. I want to see more. You know? Let's see. Let's warn Sidonis.
Listen, Sidonis. I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus's. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you?
Hey, don't move, bud.
Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
I'm gonna let him keep talking.
You were just trying to save yourself?
Don't walk, you butt ass! What's wrong with you?
I know
Also,
they
I see
died
people
because
passing in
me.
front of the scope. That's
I have
dangerous
to
too.
live with that. I wake up every night, sick, and sweating.
My man's got Dimitri
Even their
Blatted
faces
syndrome.
Staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some
You might
days,
have
I
COVID.
just want it
Have
to
you
be
thought about
over.
that? Let me swab you real quick.
Just give me the chance.
I'm gonna talk to Gare Bear. I want to talk to him about this. The drama. I know. Hold up, Garrus. I'm listening to the massive chorus of voices in my head. I'm letting them choose. The drama is very interesting.
Gotta let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
Is he, though?
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's
This
not
man is
alive.
horned
There's
up
nothing
for
left to
murder.
kill.
My men, they deserved better.
He
Tell
was one of your
Garrus.
men.
I guess there's nothing I can say to make
Don't
it right.
move. Don't move.
Just go. Tell him to go.
Oh, you're lucky, buddy.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you
Alright.
for talking to him.
Ping! I'm just expecting a ping to fire off. Like, thanks for getting my shot, dummy. Look, we didn't murder. He must
I know
be.
you wanna
His
talk
blood
about
must
this,
be
but
boiling.
I don't. Not yet.
His blood must be boiling. He came right up to me and said, "Don't you dare talk to me right now."
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
This will
I'm not
compromise
so
our
sure.
loyalty.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me, for my
Yeah.
men. They
right?
deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
Interesting. See? You would have felt so bad if you took that shot. And plus, you probably would have killed a civilian. I saw so many people passing in front of that scope. He would have killed a civilian. You love everything about this scene, but only if you deny Garrus' vengeance. I feel like he would be sick to his stomach if he came back, honestly. I feel like he'd come back and he'd just be like a shell.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
Trust your heart. This would be so fun to be like, which one? I want to be which of the three? The one that's in my toes, the heart that's up here, the heart that's in my left cheek. Garrus should call me a snitch and storm off the ship. That would be so funny if he just leaves the team because I didn't help him murder somebody.
You gotta go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Was it instincts or was
Don't
it
be too hard on
emotions?
yourself.
Thanks,
Just
Shepard,
had his tummy.
for everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Well, you're coming back on this mission with Thane. I gotta go talk to his son. Well, what's that? Mission summary. Garrus' traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for mission. Operatives in CSEC will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard. May be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. Fascinating. But I didn't do any crimes. Except for all the mercenaries I killed. You legit wouldn't know if you got the loyalty into you here. I hope to frick I did. I got a new outfit. Does he still like me? He pulls down his pants and he's like this heart? Yeah, exactly. Credits. Oh, I thought that was like game credits. Yeah, well, he's got a new outfit. I wonder what that is. I'm gonna put a new dress on him. Garrus is, whatever now. He's got his little armor-piercing hammer. Cool. Alright, boys. Well, we avoided that murder. Time to attempt another one. We'll get him someday. Dang, where do I gotta be for your thing? Oh, yeah. I can't put any points in anything, can I? Oh, there we go. Nothing there that I can do. Nothing there I can do. Cool, great. I know. The elusive man is gonna be baked. He's like, great thing that they, fixed the whole cigarettes giving you cancer thing, he says in front of, like, dying sunlight that's irradiating him to hell and back. Baking his skin, like, air frying. His butt hair is like an air fried right now.
This is a ceremonial item of my people.
Oh.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
You humans are all racist.
We talk to Gare Bear about this.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons.
See, that seems like an issue, doesn't it?
Terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
This is why you left? Is that so? Okay. You know, this city's like a love. I wanted to lean into the private eye angle of things. Alright, but where do I go for my dude? Thane. Go to Citadel. Well, here I am. I got a contact for Thane. Where should I go to do this Thane thing, y'all? I got this eggplant question.
I just need to pick up some spices. Aminodextrous and amino.
Realistically, the elusive man would look like an average leather coat. Yeah.
You don't mix your spice correctly.
Oh, that's right. These two talking about foods. I should hope so. Hopefully you can just cure. Hopefully in the future we can just kick cancer's ass. It's like, oh, you've got cancer. Okay, well, psst. Hey, you're better. Congratulations, you beat it. You know? That'd be great. What's the quest step from the log? It says go to the Citadel. Which I am at. And it says search for someone who knows about Thane's son. Oh, wait. It's that security guy. Yeah, Garrus needs career orientation and therapy. Obviously, therapy. But he could apply himself to a job that doesn't kill people. You know? I don't think he's suited for it. unfortunately, I really don't think Garrus is suited for it because he really doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, I'm gonna make this decision, and then when he gets the decision, he's like, you do it, Shepard. You choose for me. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, DK. I remember that when we talked to Bailey last time for Garrus's quest, that there was a Thane option as well, so I forgot about that. Garrus, what could Garrus do that's not the... What are you doing right now, Thane? Are those, like, collars corrective? What's going on with the Turian collar situation? Some of them seem real big. Do they have, like, loose necks or something? Like, is that why they have to have big collars? Luna Tora, thank you so much. Tell me about Thane's
My
son.
associate's trying to find his son. We think a
A
local
farmer
criminal may
would be
have hired
great.
him.
Oh, that's good
It
honest
should
work.
be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported to Drell recently.
Mouse.
And he was talking to
Oh,
Mouse.
little chicken necks,
Interesting.
maybe?
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
Investigate. Dr. Rat. Great. Speaking of careers, you're on a crusade now to annoy the heck out of this third-party company who won't release your boring background reports to your new employer. We cannot schedule you until you have your background. Avery, I'm so sorry you have to go through with that. That sucks. I hope that they get on that soon. I'm sure you'd like to start working. You've secured the job. Now get in it, you know? Okay, so... If Turians are big space chickens... Do they have... Is that what that's about? They got chicken breast? It's like really puffed out? That's cool. Tell me about the rats.
What was it you called, Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation
Oh
ducts.
my
where adults can't
god.
get
That seems derogatory. And yes, MG Morden, it is my first playthrough of this. Hello, Neon. How you doing? Thane's got boomer shades. I feel like he thinks he's very, like, Matrix right now. You know? I love this monologue, Ben. It's perfect. It's I can see it in black and white with the water hitting the window, the rain hitting the window pane. The cigarette in the ashtray, you know. Well, is it safe for them to play in those ducks?
Dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out
Jesus, God
of them,
almighty.
lacerated by a fan
Maybe
blade,
you should put some
broken
security
by a
for the,
deadfall,
like,
suffocated
stuff on
by
that.
vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall
Protein
into
vats?
the protein vats the keepers run. The mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He
Hey,
was one of the
have you
smarter
thought
ones,
about,
or
I don't know,
luckier ones.
public education for these kids? Daycare, maybe? You could take a pay cut to keep these kids in some sort of safe space. Put some, bars on the vents at the very least.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
If this is a common
Odd
problem, you're
jobs for
taking
shifty
dead
people.
children out of vents.
Duct rats take whatever
bad
is
for the
available to
air.
get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI
Sorry, I shouldn't be shocked.
personalities.
Why would he
Actually,
prevent
he was
something
selling
bad
one of
happening
you.
to a child?
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
Is he putting little messages on people's computers? It's fun. So his crime is being a very funny
I've
hacker.
heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepherd VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes.
Now hold on, they don't have a
Mouse
VI
can't
made
get
of
you in
me
touch
because
with your
that's
son
my
directly,
image and I
you'll
need a
know
cut
who
of
can.
that.
I'll help you if you need it.
And it better not be doing sexy things, because I'll snap everyone in half. I'll help you? Why would you help?
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
This guy lose his son because he's not. Let's get started.
We
Okay.
better hurry then.
He's
You didn't
committed
tell
the
him
most
that
heinous
Coleman
crime
plans
of
to
all.
assassinate
Copyright
someone.
infringement. You didn't tell him that Colliet plans to assassinate somebody. Yeah, why would I tell a cop that?
I also didn't tell him what you do for a living. Do you normally discuss assassinations with the police?
I take your point.
Yeah,
Shepard.
I'm looking out for you. Any new souvenirs? I'm doing like some kind of. I'm very Paragon, but also I love saying mean things to folks, but it's difficult. It is difficult. I might get some more sunfish. Okay, cool. I'll get this little model as well. Okay. If the Earth military is like the American military, you may not own your image rights. Yeah, you know what, Avery? They did use me after I died. They used me in campaigns for, not me, but Shepard. After Shepard died, they used her image in campaigns for 6 months, but it didn't test well with market research groups. And instead they're like, maybe we should just like make some sort of, I don't know, Frankenstein of my personality and having a bigger ass or something. Ooh, nap time cancel. Getting some Taki beef. Very nice. Enjoy. Maybe get some cinnamon twists. Maybe too renegade with those eyebrows. I don't know. Those eyebrows are quite something, you know? Every dialogue tree should have a punch option. I would love that. Oh, this is outside. He said it's outside Dark Star or something. Dark Star. How about that? Hell yeah. A Pat Tillman Devil's Interval. Who is that? Can't go wrong with a bigger ass. Oh, definitely not. In terms of marketing, absolutely not. It's that gamer dude.
Like I'm not working, but there's only so many times you can sweep the place.
Thanks, Glenn Flynn.
If games were still available on OSD, I could alphabetize the rats or something.
Ooh. A Crunch Wrap Big Nap. Love that. You are going out in style. Pat Tillman was an NFL player who got friendly fired in the Middle East when he started speaking out against the war on terror. Oh, wow. That's wild. I had never heard of that before. A U.S. soldier killed by friendly fire under dubious circumstances was vocally anti-war, but a former NFL player, so the Army used his image up and down for recruitment during the Iraq War. Wow, that is nuts. Oh, this is request, not... I thought it said recruit, and I was like, you can just push a button for that? That's amazing. Where is Dark Star? I bet it's here, I guess. I don't know. Take me to your darkest star.
Do you play those human sports games? They sell well in the Alliance. And to Krogan.
That's fun. Where is this Dark Star? Oh, I'm so terrible at this. There's a martini glass. Hey, Fernelli. Wait. Fenerly Rocco? Sorry, my brain got all tied up. I bet the Krogans would enjoy, like, human sports. That is our battlefield. Our kindest, softest battlefield. Oh, level 20. Okay, there we are. On top of the bizarre nature of the military, being the military, imagine being the guy that shot him. Yes! Oh my god! Horrible. It would weigh on you for the rest of your life. Alrighty, so, where is this Dark Star? God, I hope I can find this thing. I have a feeling I was literally just here. This is Solar Electronics. Paladin. Oh, here it is. Well, what's that thing? There's a... Ravaging Marvel, there's like some game called like Bloodfall or something, or Blood Bowl. Something like that. Hey, any of you some sort of rat of some sort? Hello? Anybody a ducked rat, formerly? I do have to get a drink. Bloodborne, that's a little different. Oh, hey, any local news?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I'm sad that you don't tell me anything.
Let's have another one.
There you are.
Wow, when you were in high school on September 11th, your
Anything
economics
else?
teacher put on a Pat Tillman documentary instead of teaching anything. That's
I'm done
interesting.
for now.
Back in the days, you just wheel out the AV cart with the TV on it. It's time to dance. You better believe. Get some hand action for Pete's sake. Just a little, this little cowboy step. That's it. Awesome. I wish we like went into it, Alex. I wish we did some goths dancing kind of style dancing, but we're just like doing a little, not even like a box step. Where is my guy? He's outside the dark star. Am I losing my mind? Find mouse near the dark star on the upper market level. It should be right here. Also, what? Oh, I must have sat through at least one commercial break. I'm so sorry, I'm a jerk. Unless, oh no, I definitely did. I'm still a jerk. I'm sorry about it. You gotta get to bed. Good night, and thank you for all the wonderful gifts and the gift subs as well today, Ewan. That is so sweet of you. I hope you sleep fantastically, and thank you for making it here on my birthday. It's very sweet of you. Even if it was a rare chance of that animation, oh my god, I would spend an hour. You know how you have to dodge lightning in Final Fantasy X? You'd have to dodge it 100 times to get something cool. If you had to push that button 100 times on beat, just to see, like, Shepard actually doing something, I would love that. Hello, mouse. Hello, mouse. Hello, are you a mouse? Ooh, here's a mouse. Anybody mousing? Anybody feeling squeaky tonight? Oh, there it is.
I can get that. No problem. Well, okay, that might be more difficult.
Found him.
No, it's fine. I got
It
some
is
chlorines
my
who can strip the
birthday,
copy
Neon. How about that?
Just cost more.
Be sorrow
Yeah,
the shop.
Thank you so much. Oh gosh, this guy
I'll
is
deliver it myself.
Sooner or later.
interrupting. Thank you for gifting those subs out to Keenea, to Shrieker. Keen, thank you for gifting a sub to yourself 5 times. That would be amazing. Thanks for gifting a sub to Shrieker. Huge if true. Leonardo DiFaprio, the Spell Slinger, and MG Morden. That is so kind of you. It's time for the wheel if I can find it. It's up here somewhere. Sorry, I can't read. Here it is. That might be a problem, me not being able to read. How about 2 of these and then some form of song on the automaton, of course. I won't be singing. You're sharp, Keen, and in addition to being sharp, you're also very neat. So thank you for that. Alrighty, what do we get yet? Not that Leonardo name. Leonardo DiFaprio, you know, the famous actor. Repeating trigger for a stupid amount of time in Mass Effect? Well, not to spoil, but maybe. Oh god. If it's for dancing, I'll take it, Blunderball. What do I got for you? What do I got for you, Keen? You know what? Maybe it's time for the Haunted Piano. Every game should have the goth dance from Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines. I agree. Every game should have. What we got in the old piano? How about... Thank you so much. Make me bring out the Barbie piano. Now that's something you can dance. Now that's a beat you can dance to. You were busy trying to see if there was a mod to make Shepard dance better, but did you hear Leonardo DiFaprio? Yes, he did. Yes, he did indeed. That is something you heard us say.
What happened? Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What do you... Oh, shit. Krios, I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died.
This
What
guy's
happened
got a
with
lot.
me?
Thane's got a lot of names.
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
So you know Thane?
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name,
Okay.
I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my
You had
targets.
kids working for you? That's wild. Oh, and thank you, Freakish Crinkety. I was literally just gonna wear a t-shirt today, but then I thought, I should probably dress up. You know. Should probably do a little something, especially since my hair dried naturally today. Leonardo DiFabrio is a great Twitch name. Hopefully that never gets taken down. You'd use a kid for that?
Children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen.
As long as they're not endangered. Oh,
You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
aren't you two friends?
I don't know.
Is this our
Didn't
friend's one?
ask.
Oh,
Is the people I work for?
Oh.
We don't have time for this.
Oh, I just pushed the button without thinking.
God, Thane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to.
I went right to stepping on this dude's throat.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. You
This
show
was the
contacts.
guy that, if
Elias
something
wanted
happened to
hire
Thane,
him.
this guy
Elias
would release
Kelham.
the information. That's right. Kelham. Okay, I can find a Kelham. I guess so, Genmi. Yeah. I guess so. It's stomping time. Got my stomping slippers on. Uncensored cashew. Oh my gosh. Thank you so. I should say I'm sorry I hit you. that was uncalled for. But thank you so much for the 2 years censored cashew. Let me grab this wheel. I gotta look into Twitch's new built-in alerts. I'm gonna check that out. If I have some time over the weekend. Wow! And also... Oh, well, you tried hard. And you know what? That's what matters. Thank you so much, Censored Cashew. Let me also, since it is your anniversary, 2 years on my birthday. I can't believe it. Let's do a happy birthday, shall we? Hope it was audible. Thane is the kind of guy that would tell a joke and then explain it for 20 minutes straight. You think so? I think he would tell a joke and then 20 minutes later you would get that it's a joke and he would just go. That's it. Just one corner of his mouth upturns. Hey, I'm sorry I hit you, buddy.
I didn't want to do that, Mouse. We just don't have much time.
Just go away, man.
Mouse, I'm sorry too.
Maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. I'm sorry I beat you up. Hey, sorry about that. Hey, you okay? Are we cool?
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer.
Do his eyes do something to change when he goes in these things?
I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
That's rough. Knock off the mopey crap. Let's ask about this hollow.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at
Oh my
my
gosh,
arm,
is pastel witch heading?
smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles.
Good luck
at
with your
himself in
errands
miniature
today,
on my
Pastel,
palm.
and thank you for the happy birthday
Then a
wishes.
frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Thank you, Censored Cashew, also for the birthday bits. That is too kind of you. Thank you so much. I will probably spend those bits on sushi. Birthday sushi this weekend. Thane might be your favorite party member from these games, aside from Morden. I gotta learn more about Morden. His whole participation in the genophage thing is like... I don't know about it. And Paul, your name is Commander Shepard, and this is your favorite stream on the Citadel. Glad to hear it. I hope you got a discount for that, Paul. His eyes have a weird effect if he's not wearing shades. Oh, I've been missing it the whole time because he's been wearing his totally dope shades. So he just kind of looks like he's a cool guy having a good time, you know? Hey, that was on me. Sorry for kicking yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
You know that Garrus is in the back like, that kick was so good. Good job for the kick. You really kicked that criminal. And I'm like, don't talk to me about this. Stop it with the criminal stuff. Okay. Talk to Bailey and bring Elias Kelham in for questioning about Kolyat's targets. Okay, Justin Bailey.
Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun.
That's gotta be Final Fantasy 14.
It has 11 billion players now.
Thank you, Flynn! We appreciate it. Hey, well done, Ben, as well. 1,000 words, you're crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. This is not where I need to be. How you doing, Andy? Captain Andy?
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
How you doing, bud?
How've the last couple years treated you?
Been through this dialogue.
Serving on the council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight
I
years.
think we ran through this already.
Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall.
I think.
Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. But I know how important it is. So
Okay,
I keep
bye.
trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
I better go.
Disclaimer, genophage was war crime AF. Absolutely! Introducing it into hospitals and drinking wells is nuts!
The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult
Hell yeah!
The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave gangs and join the military or enroll in school.
Well, at least school. That's nice. That's nice. I would hope that it's mostly for school. I don't think we should keep preying upon like low-income people and forcing them to leave military. Ugh. But at least they're going to like school. Oh yes, I'm sure there's much more to the genophage story. Absolutely. Where is oh, CSEC, that's it. There we go. Well, at least I have a scholarship that's helping uplift impoverished children back on Earth. And thank you, Flynn. I appreciate that. I wanted to dress up a little bit today, you know. And yes, oh my god, yeah, there's absolutely no need to defend this game, as Alex is saying. And I know y'all have your faves, but if I end up hating your fave, don't be mad. I probably won't hate them, but I may not like them at all.
Yes.
You know? I don't care why this guy joins CSEC. Finding Kolyat. Yeah.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kelham.
Kelham. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kelham and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
Listen, I can't even breathe. First we get gagged by the information in game, and then Flynn, thank you so much for that buck wild tip. Holy cow. That is so kind of you, Flynn. I might put that towards computer parts for the gaming PC to improve upon it. What are we bribing Tina to look away from? I guess the game. Pretty much. But thank you so much, Flynn. You were too kind. What can I do? What do I even do for that? It'll either be computer parts or maybe hiring some help for the garden, because we have a lot of heavy lifting landscaping to do. I'm trying to get big strong for it. We'll see if I can get into that shape. But thank you so much, Flynn. That is so sweet. I don't know what I can do. Should I put on the clown wig? I at least have to... Oh, a haunted piano song, obviously. Take your pick, Flynn. There is a clown. There's a dancing ballerina. There's a world with people on it. And there's a cow. Any thoughts on that? No, don't make me cry. I did my makeup very light today. So again, my eyes will be bald. My eyes will be fully bald. I won't have any makeup on my eyes. I will just look... I did my makeup so light today. Eyeballs. Y'all have eyeballs. How about... Since you enabled night clown protection, this will not summon the night clowns to us. What's the other two options? Okay, so clown, dancing ballerina, world, and a cow. The streamer's eyeballs are bald. I'm out of here, yeah. It's the only thing that keeps people coming back to the stream. Cow, okay. This piano is dying. It's probably already dead. You only watch streamers with big hairy eyeballs? Thank you. We have Old MacDonald together. Truly haunting and absolutely haunted. I do not know where this piano came from. It showed up in my basement. I don't remember having this as a kid. It took you until the end of the song to realize it was trying to play Old MacDonald. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if it sounded better back in the day, before it was claimed by Satan. So this guy's bribing you?
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
Five Nights.
I said I'd
There's a
help.
trailer for
It's
a
just
Five
there'll
Nights
be
at Freddy's movie.
repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace.
Corruption.
I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Well, let's get him. You hope that the piano was like that when it was brand new? I don't know. It's a Barbie piano, so I would assume it was probably like... like bright and cheerful, not like... Or is this
Bring him
man?
in. We might not have much time.
Yeah,
I'll
there's a
make it
Five Nights at
happen.
Freddy's
Wait here.
movie coming out. Wild. You can almost guarantee it did. Have you seen those videos of possessed Furby dolls with degraded boards? Have you seen that one that's like a doll that just says
We've got
skin,
Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
skin. But it has this circle mouth and it goes skin. Oh my god.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not
This
today,
skin
I
doll is
think.
terrifying. Why would a children's doll cry for skin?
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Lawyer?
Says his VI said to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
This dude has a lawyer on him? He must have a lot of money.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Ooh. Ooh. Should he be a bad cop? Should I be a bad cop? I think I'm stronger at being good in this game. So Thane can be bad.
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll
What about birthday cop?
Very well.
Why not be
I'll
the
pretend
birthday
we're ready to
cop?
kill him.
Excuse
But
me,
if it's too hard, though,
there are
we need the
reports that
information more than we need a corpse.
you were born on this day 32 years ago. Is that true? You're under arrest.
Get me out of these restraints.
This is the
Bailey.
interrogation
Pretty funny
room?
bringing me down here like this.
What is this, Metal Gear Solid
What the
1?
hell are you two?
Welcome back, Adrian. Oh, I don't like this. This is very intimidating. Oh no, it is 7. I got a wheel to spin. Oh, thank God. What? I can't go with I'm a Spectre start talking. Since I didn't pick bad cop? Well, Adrian, welcome back. Thank you so very much for 71 months. Nuts. And thank you, Knives, as well, for the happy birthday wishes. I think it's been a spectacular birthday so far. Truly. As I said at the start of the show, I feel, like, so overwhelmed with everyone's kindness today. And now even more so. But you are superb, Adrian, and also... you made the difference. You're always making a difference, Adrian. That's what I would say about you. You make a difference in many people's lives. You went all bad cop in this section. Oh, yeah? Let's see. Well, we're not CSEC.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
A juice box for me? How nice. Oh, of course, Flynn. I have a spare juice box, of course.
I want to see my advocate.
This guy's not going to say anything unless he gets his lawyer nearby.
No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me.
This guy's beard is something interesting.
Oh. Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
Oh, I'm being a very bad good cop.
That is going to cost you.
We'll see about that.
I'm being a bad good cop.
Every punch is another credit in my pocket.
Works for me.
No.
I can't.
What I'll do to you when I get out of here.
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
This is difficult. It is my birthday, Heather. And thank you for the happy bappy. Bujo, I appreciate it.
Because I got
Did he say I should lighten up? Oh.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
I guess I'm not being a very good cop.
Storm to lead. Dorian in the 800 blocks.
He's unconscious.
There's no way this works. There's proof that this doesn't work, right? This guy's just going to say literally any name. And thank you, Lucifer, for the 365 bits. A bit for every day of the past year or going forward for the next days. Going ahead. I know. What am I doing, Avery? I see a button. I got to push it. Well, I have to thank a bunch of folks. MASH, you got one of these from the broken Twitch machine. Hell yeah. Well, that still spins, I'd say. So it also spins. So MASH, for you, before I take my break. You have got what it takes, MASH. And, in addition to having what it takes, I'd also say, and I feel strongly about this, that you've got it. Not only what it takes, but that X factor too. So thank you so very much. And also, Bujo Pie, welcome back to you as well. Thank you for the happy bappy. It has been a very bappy happy today. A bappy hearth day. Oh my goodness. 2 thumbs up to you. And I'm never taking a break. Ooh, what did I say? Something? Whisper to you the Blurst birthday video. Did you, Heather? I wish it would show up in chat. The time you put in really shows. I can't remember if that was your second one or not, so you're getting a free one on top of that. Bujo Lady. I'm sorry, Bujo Pie. How original. You are one of a kind. What is this? Blessed Cursed birthday video, Heather. Thank you for the 39 months. Oh my gosh. All this support, you all. Like I said, overwhelming. Aw, Heather, your kindness is a balm to everybody who encounters you. I can call you Pie, Bujo Lady, Pie Lady, all of them are fine. Just wanted to make sure, you know. I never want to say the wrong name, especially if somebody is like changing name from one thing to the other thing. I'm not a dead namer, you know. You are also a fantastic listener, Heather. And I appreciate you listening. This is a song you sing to all your friends. Is this something I should...
all over the shop.
I'm never taking a break. Thank you, Pine, for gifting those subs out to Heart of the Party. Jay Dizzle, who finally got to change his name back from Day Jizzle. Congratulations to Jay on that. Conkirit, Narius, and Zagzon. Wowie, wow, wow. Well, I suppose I think it's time for a quick song that at least a few spins, right? And then, Pine, what are you thinking? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. There's a person who's very comfy tucked into bed. We're a special Pine, and also, are you feeling very teapotish? I could definitely play it on stream. It's totally that's not giving me confidence, Heather. I knew you had it in your plan. How about a little comfy person here? I understand why it's a comfy tucked in person. It's for Jacques and he's dormaying, he's sleeping. Is this E1M1? It sounds like it. E1M1, E1M1, dormez-vous. Just like how the song goes, of course. The song that I definitely know that what you were talking about. Certainly. I am accepting all criticism for I have just punched this dude a lot just to get information out of him. Which is not a nice thing to do. Or like, I think even a morally right thing to do. Therefore, it was the renegade option. But if I see a button, I push it. I'm so sorry. I didn't think about what I was doing. If I see an option in a video game, I have to push it. I'm so sorry. On a side note, doesn't that kind of look like Thane's red, whatever that is? It's just a big, wet, flat red ear. Kind of looks like that to me. Seems like you don't have to buy the game for the Street Fighter 6 beta. Ooh, very cool. Sometimes you gotta body a dude to save the universe. I guess so. I gotta save this man's son. I'm beating up this criminal who is paying the cops to get away with his crimes. He's like paying for gala tickets for the head cop. So we're smacking this dude around, and I'm sorry, it's interrogation is never good. Especially when it comes to the side of torture to it. But I'm just smacking this dude around, and I'm sorry. I'm hitting the bad person button a lot. So that dude's unconscious now, I guess. That wasn't hard. He'll be fine, or he deserved it. No, Hanzulo, I haven't actually finished Elden Ring. I do Elden Ring on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursdays and Fridays, I play Mass Effects. I'm trying to beat the series. He's funding the police. That's true. He's single-handedly funding the police. Wildly enough. I don't think the police need any help. I'm sure the Citadel is covering a lot of their costs, but well, this dude deserved it, I think.
I'm not shedding any tears. Not over the likes of him.
I'd hope to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Pure results come from pure methods. I worry about what is yet to come.
This dude does have a lawyer staying outside. I forgot about that. I might be going to super jail.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
That's a beautiful name. Joram Talid.
You might have seen his posters around. He's promising
I'm
to
not
end organized
shedding any
crime on the
tears. Oh
ward.
my goodness.
Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Anti-human?
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the
Hate
Citadel,
gets you
the
very
alien
far.
population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans.
It's
Anderson
true.
does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships.
There are a
They
lot of
see it
human
as a
cops
clue.
here. Oh boy. Take us to Joram.
We need to stop this assassination. Can you get us to the 800 blocks?
Because it's dangerous for the boy.
Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
They got lady cops too. Great. That voice is the colonel from Battlestar Galactica? Yeah, I think there's a few Galactica and Star Trek voice actors.
Follow Talid on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
I have a feeling
Where will you be?
that in the middle of this, he's going to be hit by a memory that takes him out.
The best view.
Michael Hogan, you should have played a Krogan then.
Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Wow. They despawned his mom. You know, Ronald D. Moore.
I hope you'll come out on election.
who wrote loads of Next Generation DS9s, was the lead writer of Battlestar Galactica. I think that's why my dad really enjoyed watching the series, but I think he said it got a little too intense for him, which is a surprise because my mom is like, if it's any more gory than Columbo, it's too scary for my mom. Right? That's my mom. So, my dad, though, he can tolerate a bit more, but I think he was like, he wasn't enjoying what they did with somebody's character arc. If I'm thinking of the right show, is that the one with the Cylons? It got like a little too intense with the Cylons, like a character or something like lost everything to them, and he was like heartbroken about it. I can't remember. He cut it right out of there. Yeah, they just like, and that's a wipe on him. It's got tons of twists and turns, which my dad usually loves, but sometimes there's like points in shows. Like my dad was watching Breaking Bad for a very long time because as a dad who has cancer, he identified with Walter White. Except Walter White goes on to do some buck wild stuff that my dad was like, I no longer identify. After doing what you have to do for your family because you're gonna die, once he got beyond that point of doing what you gotta do because your family, because you might die, he was like, all right, buddy, you seem to be walking down the wrong path. Very early this season, he's like, no longer identify, you're buck wild, but I'll still watch this, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, good. It's not actually time for the stretch break. Cool. Columbo's on par with Dune 2016 in terms of violence? Really? I totally identify with Walter White. I'm pretty sure that dude did some... I'm pretty sure he did some questionable stuff. Yeah, I no longer identify. I think it was like within the first season that my dad was like, okay. Okay, Dad from Malcolm in the Middle. We're making some choices.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support.
What am I doing?
Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here.
Examine?
I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power.
Oh, I should
I'm
update
on
Thane.
it, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Wait, is this guy a criminal or is he a politician or just like both? You lost empathy for the younger character when he was getting clients from recovery groups. Ugh. Heartbreaking, Gooby. Ugh. Heartbreaking. Okay, Dad from Malcolm in the Middle and also Godzilla. His role of Godzilla, loved it. Honestly, that is a movie I have seen, believe it or not. And also Power Rangers. Isn't he like Zordon in Power Rangers? I kind of want to see that Power Rangers movie because it was apparently like super good. And hello, harmless iterator. Thank you for making garbage days not so much garbage. Thank you for the countless hours of kind company. You have one question today. Has Stella been a good girl? She is good. She got cleaned yesterday. She is sleek and silky. And she was very good. She didn't bark at the delivery man. She did bark when my mom was trying to do an important phone call in the morning. So I had to take my dog outside while I was doing like chores and stuff in the driveway. I was shoveling up. Well, actually, that's when I was sweeping the driveway before I started shoveling dirt in it, which in retrospect, I probably should have like shoveled dirt and then swept, but whatever. It looked beautiful for a while. Shouts to Mothra. Big Mothra fan, huh? I've seen a movie. Don't tell anybody. I gotta keep my brand. Bryan Cranston has voiced various villains in the old Mighty Morphin Power Ranger show? Really? In the old one? I had no idea. That's cool. Good for him being Zordon. I had no idea. It always entertaining to hear people being surprised that Breaking Bad took a turn when in the main characters being bad. But it's like, yeah, the title of the show. You just like moths, to be honest. They're kind of cool. Does no one know that Cranston was a voice actor in the 90s? No, I had no clue. But I'm nobody. You didn't see the movie? You didn't know he was Zordon? I think he was. Yeah. The Power Rangers was a... Oh, good God, Jesus. Hold on, what was all that? Oh! Was that you, harmless iterator? Whoa! What's happening? Just the plink! That's the throne. Did you say I'm a nobody on my birthday? Well, I believe Knives had said, does no one know that Cranston was a voice actor in the 90s? So I'm claiming nobodyhood because, no, I did not know it. Well, thank you for funding Stella's bed. She was a good girl. So that bed is either going to be in my bedroom, and I'm going to get a hook on the wall on that side and hang it on the wall so that Stella can lie down in a comfy little bed on her own instead of jumping up on my bed, which is very tall. And with her kind of lingering side effects from Lyme disease, I don't want her doing too much jumping. Or she still has her puppy bed in my dad's office. Like, it's literally this big, and she's at least this big. So I figure I'm going to get her a nice, cushy, comfy couch bed that she can lay in all the time. Instead of laying on that silly little baby cushion. Uncle Phil was the voice of Shredder. I had no idea. And a belated hello to Harmless, of course, yes. Yes, please don't use your Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff on me, Adrian. Thank you. On my birthday, of all things. What are we, doing here? Oh, I'm falling too. Is that a keeper? Can I scan that?
Stay close, Shepard.
Oh, hold up. Shoot, shucks, darn, dang it.
I need you to stay close or we'll lose him.
I'm trying.
Have you got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Looks like he's talking.
Sorry, I was trying to scan a keeper. I don't think we can do that in this game.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I moved to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on
I
election
haven't heard a thing from this dude aside from like, hey, shoutouts to me. I'm doing election stuff. I'll go up here. This seems like out of its way. Oh, keeper is here. They probably don't like me being here. There he is. I got eyes on him.
Do you have the target?
I do.
I've got him.
I have to go down. Oh, dang. I just don't want to cross over with the keeper. They really gonna kill him? In the crowd? I don't know about that. Oh, he's got his guard down.
I'm almost in position.
I got you.
The bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
He's letting the bodyguard do the work? Does that mean he's got the bodyguard kill him?
No sign of trouble.
Do I need to open a door? Are we good?
I see him.
I'm glad. Oh, he's going. He's schmoving. Wow, he's really making a run for it. Jeeves. Open that door preemptively. Open that door. Open the door. Open the door. I got my peepers on him. This is an odd quest. He's usually gunning it. Oh, God.
No problem so far.
Hell yes, dancing. Oh, okay, I don't need it yet.
What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
Drinking?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes.
Oh, God.
Target in sight.
I can't be voguing right now. Is he going through? Is that the Mouseketeer?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
There's a bomb!
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
What?
Get out of here, stock boy!
Idea how
Please gonna
dangerous
blow
it is
up!
here?
Dangerous?
Get out of here now, before it blows.
Blows? What the?
Run!
All right.
Stupid Chris, welcome back!
I can't believe that actually worked.
That's so dumb. Wow, that was foolish. I'm so glad it worked though. That was really goofy. Thank you so much, Chris, for the N64 worth of months. I appreciate you. An N64 on my birthday? You shouldn't have. I hope you're having a good one, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I know, Jennifer Hale is really having a good time there. This N64 comes equipped with Among Us 64, apparently. You got the little sus dude. Well done. Oh. That was extremely loud. I opened up Discord instead. It was so weird. What does it say? I can't even see. Oh, bravo, Chris. my Discord decided to pop open. But thank you so. What was that noise? I think it was every single one of the wheel spins. Since I changed windows, it was like every wheel spin compressed into one. So you got a very unique wheel spin. Let's say that. It's a loud plonk. Anywho, how is life treating you, Chris? Hopefully life is treating you well.
I see him.
Have you played this series before? Are you a fan of this one? Oh, stay with. Ooh. I got eyes on nothing, Captain. Daniel, I see nothing. This is the kid. That wheel spin was suspicious indeed. The screaming is bad for an assassin target. Oh, he's going down.
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's apartment.
I like that guy's peak chair. Oh no, he killed him? Oh man. Oh no, not yet. Okay. You played like a few minutes of each game and kind of fell off. I get you. The first one is easy to fall off of. This one, I feel like they do a bit more to keep you.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Quentin Flynn! He does so many voices in this game.
I'll do whatever you want. C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
I have a curse where I can identify this guy within about half a second or less.
I don't need your... What the hell?
Oh, why is that the Paragon action? Wait.
Yeah, I will.
Why was decking his son the Paragon action? I pressed it because it was blue. I was like, okay, I've had my fair share of beating people up out of nowhere. Time to be a good girl, and good girls just like shoot and then blow. Hey, Thane's dying. Oh, how quickly do I want to traumatize this guy's son? I don't know. What is up with me, Manny? How did I become so violent? For a second, you thought it was another throne alert that was cut off. No, I think it was the wheel catching up to itself. I guess it's in the name. It's Beatrice Shepard. She's laying down the beat down. Your son's been a little too much messing around and not enough finding out. I guess so. So we were helping him find out. Your dad's dying.
Your father doesn't have much time left, Colette.
Let's get right to the chase.
He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace.
I like how, like, Sprite flavored this guy's face coloration
You're
is.
angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
Oh, it's a concave situation.
After her
Elizabeth.
body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Colette, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
That's a pretty good
you should have in
sentence.
front of strangers.
Yeah, why don't you clear
Boys,
out?
Take Colette and his father back to the precinct.
What? No, we
Give
don't have to
them
do
a
that
room
in
and
jail.
As much time as they need.
Oh, okay. I thought he was booking us for doing crimes because technically this kid is doing crimes. But any reason why you're helping Thane is because you have a son too that you feel bad about?
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son?
I figured.
I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
That was a very interesting mission. I actually appreciate how we did no shooting, aside from the little trigger action we did there. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issues in Citadel politics. May have to support Ellis, Kelham, and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting up. I'm not getting Bailey on my team. I'd rather die. I don't think so, actually. It says Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. I hope that doesn't mean he's gonna join my team, because I don't need that guy at all. I already have one cop on my team. They're gonna unionize if I get a second one. I think not. At least we can have them have a nice, touching conversation. There should be an I should go option too, right?
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house.
Is that a diagnosis of
The
real
prime
bad
suspect
people?
was a drill. We never caught him.
Don't even try. Don't try.
Someone like that is trouble you don't want to deal with.
You don't even want to give that
Someone's
a shot.
got to deal with it. Doesn't have to be me, though.
Let some podcaster on a true crime podcast figure that out, okay? Leave that to the ladies. You do your thing here, whatever that is. Why don't you go raise your son?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Well, I at least have this option. A mod that replaces every line from Shepard with "I should go" ends cutscene. It would be so funny to do that when we elect to have sex with one of these aliens. But I'm like, all right, let's see what's under those pants. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yep. And then it's, okay, I should go. Excuse me, I'll be leaving now. Yes, I said go home and be a family man.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
There you go.
Community
Raise up
service
some
for
kids.
attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Listen, you're a dirty cop. This is not the first time you've ever
Interesting.
done something
I'll
like
think
this.
Thank you, Captain.
The bad dad handshake. All right. Could they be good dads? Only time will tell. I feel like Thane is the exact opposite of a cop, yeah. I was talking about I don't want Bailey. He is tried and true, blew all the way down, I think. But, I need 7 cops, Knives? No! God, no! Ugh! At least some of these folks look sparkling personalities. We just had to talk Garrus down from sniping a man from a mile away. He's not even the assassin. I had to put my head in front of that guy for an hour. It was intense. Okay. Well, what now? Oh, what is this down here? Was there something? Oh, no. I did the just a car. We've done that. Okay. Tali. We can still acquire Tali today. Or we can go do some more quests with our kids. They should have their own show. It would be a buddy cop show. Honestly, I would watch. Begrudgingly. Mostly for Thane. Mostly for Thane. Let me see. Should we... Where are these other quests? Let me see. I think there might be one other thing we can do on Citadel. This is such a buck-wild summary. Samara's daughter, Morin, suffers from a rare genetic defect that allows her to destroy her partner's mind during sex. Samara has a good lead on Morin's whereabouts and wants to end her daughter's career of serial sex murder. How did they cook that one up? Grunt, we gotta go to Tachanka for grunts. Morden's dealing with, I mean, the blood pack. That's on Tachanka. Jack wants me to go to... Oh, no. B button. Which one's the B button? Oh, God, Jesus. Hope that wasn't get rid of this quest button. Should go get Tali. I know. I love Tali. Can't believe I haven't rushed to Tali. Let's go get Tali. I mean, technically, I think there's like one more thing to do with the Citadel or something. But like, Tali. We've helped the boys. Maybe it's Tali time. That was mark all as viewed. Okay, yeah, it was the square button. So. Tali. Oh, Tali! Where is she? Expert in combat tech systems hacking, strong engineering background, familiar with the Normandy. Formerly listed as Tali Zora Nareya, the Korean engineer has earned her adult name. Oh, Tali Zora Vasnima. Helping Shepard defeat Saren. Good for her. She's all grown up. She's got an adult name now. She's currently on a classified assignment for the Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board on Haystrom, deep in Geth-controlled space. Guess it's time to go to space. So it's AV. Yes. Let's go back to the Normandy then. I have 2 slots left in character selection. Tali and a thing that hasn't shown up yet. A dossier that hasn't showed up. When is Zaid love? We'll get to him. Every time I'm back on the Normandy, I chat with Zaid about, you know, some girl or another that he saved that blew up a ship or something. So yeah, there is Tali. Although, honestly, remember we were thinking we were going to get, like, that Krogan scientist, but instead we got Grunt. It might be that situation with Tali, I don't know. No
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
What the hell? From Tombs. What the hell kind of game are you playing, Shepard? You did the buddy act when I had the gun on that Cerberus scientist. Tell me you understood. Now I found out you're working out with Cerberus? Who the hell are you? Tests were done on me that you can't even imagine for years. Cerberus did them. They tortured me. They used me as a damn lab rat. And now you're teaming up with them? Like they're any other merc band? I got my own merc team now, Shepard, and I kill any Cerberus teams I find. If I run into you, don't expect anything different. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Okay. From Leslie. I am Leslie. I was on AIA. The food made me sick. The doctors are helping me now. AIA. Sickness. One doctor knows Jacob. Oh! Right. The bad planet. The planet with trigger warnings. Right. Doctors are helping out. One doctor knows Jacob. He says he can tell you this. He would write this for me, but I want to do it. I need to use my words. My words are coming back. I can talk well. Reading is hard, but I'm getting better. I have to get better. Taylor wanted me like this. He wanted my words gone. I have to show him that he lost. I am not weak. He did things to me, and he can't now. He can't take away my words. He can't make me not me anymore because of you, and Jacob stopped him. Thank you, Leslie. You're welcome, Leslie. Tombs. Yeah, it's funny that this guy is like, I've got an elite band of dudes. It's like, brother, I kill an elite band of dudes every about 50 paces in any given mission. I can wipe your squad out. Undercover. And maybe you'll take my shield away, but like, it's not gonna work great for you. Tali, and it is sure as a mystery Centauri possibly could not say. No one has ever gotten to this point in Mass Effect 2 before. People love this game, but no one has beaten it. No one has the courage to. Excuse me, but take up. Yeah, I'm gonna kill that Tombs guy. I'm gonna run up on him and be like, and who are you? For me, it was a Tombsday Keen, actually. So, let's see who wants to chat.
I'm surprised by Thane's spiritual side. His psych profile mentioned little of it, and he carries himself with such cold confidence. You'll have to keep an eye on that one. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Anybody want to chat with me?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything
Well,
else,
goodbye.
Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
You might as well be a VI. Speaking of VIs, let's go talk to the other one. I wonder if anything has changed with Edie. I'm sure at some point something is going to change. I do want to eggplant this. They probably won't. But can you, like, boogie down with the AI in this game? Can I have, like, a robot? I guess we'll just roleplay with each other? I guess.
Commander.
Like, bang? Nah? Okay. Cowards.
I assume everything's going well
Should
up
be able to
here?
romance the
Good
VI.
now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
I doubt you've
See you,
actually
Commander.
muted Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
See, she's functional.
That's all for now. Logging you out, Shepard.
That's a no, though. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, well. It'd be interesting. Why is my girl looking this way as if I'm targeting an NPC? We could talk to Garrus and Thane. They're on the same side of things. Cool. Coolio. Finally, I'm sure Garrus will have something to say, for God's sake. The man's always just doing calibrations. How would you go calibrate your feelings and think about not murdering people? Was that what he was doing when he's calibrating? It's just like...
Do you need something?
When do I get to murder this guy I've been hunting down?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a
He'll be
message
very
for
cross with me and I'm here for
How are
that.
things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained.
Another important sentence.
I
I
suppose
love
the
that.
story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
Yes, he should calibrate his feelings. Think on it. I could wait. That's fine.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory
Erica.
Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes
Did he have to
defiant
kill
in the
his own
sky.
wife?
That was Erica.
Oh, he
That
met
was how I
his
met her.
wife.
She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw
Wow.
herself in the way.
That's intense.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her.
I'm not gonna make any
Possessed and endowed me.
no jokes about ammunition right now.
Begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond.
No jokes about that.
Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
How about your reaction?
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often
I
does a
love that she
civilian
was
step in the way of a
blocking the
bullet
shot
to
like,
protect
how
someone
dare
I never
you?
met? I thought she was the goddess Arashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose.
That's kind of cool. Glad you didn't kill her.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
So who are your
Who came
enemies?
for her?
Batarians. A slave.
Oh,
ring that was preying on
Batarians, huh?
Hammar outer colonies. I'd killed their
I got a
leaders,
few Batarian
paid the
enemies
shadow
myself.
broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me.
There's still those guys that were on that meteor. Who I let free. Oops. Hey, did your wife die the last 2 years? Because I did let some Batarian slavers free. The thing about the Batarians is I believe it is like part of their religion that like abducting and enslaving people is their god is like, yep, very good. That's a good thing to do and you should do it. Like I think it's a part of either their political constitution or their religion, I can't remember. Yeah, they whenever there's an issue, they're just like, put the Batarians in there, why not?
You told Kolyat that you hunted.
Sure, there's gotta be some good Batarians out
Erica
there.
woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
Ah. Did your body do that? No, that sounds like his soul did that. That feels like a soul choice. That feels really like a soul thing. They got a lot of eyes and a lot of nostrils. You'd think that would be in their favor, MASH, but I guess not. I would have done that too. I just don't agree with your body did that, not your soul. The body is like, he treats his body like a weapon, like he is a weapon. And it's not his will to do stuff, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of erasing his decision. I'm gonna say I would have done that too.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken about my wife and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
What in the wide world of sports are these dialogue options? I felt my stomach drop. That's wild. Well, at least they're very... You know what? The problem I had in Mass Effect 1 is I said one friendly thing to Caden. He was like, so you want to bow down? And that was trouble. They sure are clear about it in this game. It seems like normal texting, I want you, Thane. I don't think if someone's just like, you know, I've never talked about my dead wife. I didn't have anyone left to talk to about my dead wife. I wouldn't be like, eggplant emoji, water splash emoji, eyeballs emojis. That would not be my immediate follow-up to that. I'd be like, I mean, you might as well have a third option that says, damn dude, that's crazy. If you're gonna pivot, the middle option should be, damn dude, that's crazy. Third option should be just focus on your sign. Yeah, maybe like hold his hand or like say something spiritual. First you have to hit him with the typing bubble so they have time to save you from typing it. Do I want Thane carnally? I am so... Here's the thing. Thane is a very fine man. Very attractive. So, he's got that going for him. But this is such a wild... I don't know. I feel like so off kilter. You want Thane caramelly. I know, on my birthday. This is so funny though, because I was telling you yesterday I wanted a birthday hat and I wanted it to twist. So like one part says like birthday, and if you twist the cone it says like idiot, and then the next one I wanted to say whore. Cause I was like, if I could choose a slutty option on my birthday, I should. But I guess I'm not that kind of girl, because I can't choose that option. Get the tweezers yet. Let me feed my lizard man. Come here, buddy. Got some grubs for you. Some little grubbums for you. I'm chickening out. I'm not that kind of girl, I guess. Do I wish to know all my potential candidates? Oh my god, yes, Alex. I do want to know all my potential candidates. Thank you. Because, like, Jack is something special to me. Samara is very special to me. Here I am just listing women. For Femshep, Garrus, Jacob, Thane, and Samara. Not Jack! Not Jack? Not Jack? Male Shep just gets Jack, Miranda, and Tali. Oh, Miranda doesn't even want to get down with me? Oh, we could make some vile love together. Okay, they get Samara, Jack, Miranda, and Tali. Also, I thought that doesn't Male Shep also get, didn't they plan a like a Jacob thing? Somebody had said they wrote the love scene or some romance part of it inspired by Brokeback Mountain for Jacob. Tully is canonically bi, but only available to male characters? You can also romance Chambers. No thank you. That is weird. That's too weird to me. Jack isn't into me because that would be too close to the Fox News alien rage crowd. But Samara is an alien. She for sure is. She's a big blue alien lady that you can have sex with. I presume you can't romance any of the DLC characters either? Which, it's like, so far it's Zaid and Kasumi. Kasumi's cool. Zaid's like... The key is to take the I want you phrase and replace it with all the names in your head. If you think it would work, they aren't the one. If I think it would work. Samara is a conventionally attractive alien you can romance, though she's fine. Oh, she doesn't look, yeah, like Jack does. Okay. Male Chef would have gotten Jacob as well. Oh. But that was cut due to the controversy. That you said that it was planned, but it was scrapped. Well, okay. I know, right, Earthgate? Jack is like the poster child for pansexuality. And just like gender fluidity as well. We could have had so much great gay content. Okay, so for me, as a woman, Garrus, Jacob, Thane, and Samara. At least they gave me the guys with the luscious lips. Plus Garrus, who doesn't have lips. And then Samara. Swoon. Man, but the thing is, okay, so far. Also, do I get another opportunity to have this, like, I want you Thane conversation? Because, here's the thing, we did Jacob's loyalty line. I don't know if he's got another quest line, but we did his line. I learned nothing about him. He is beautiful. Beautiful. Drop dead gorgeous. Jacob is gorgeous, but I don't know anything about him other than he's a bad dad. Yes, eggplant question on that, Pastel. Do I get to go back and say yes, or is it kind of a no, now or never? You swept in to steal this grieving man like he was the last Black Friday item on sale. You're like, I need that Tickle Me Elmo to tickle me in my Elmo. Now. It's Christmas. Come on, Santa. I guess. They've played up the ooh, sexy lesbian vibes of the Asari since the first one. Yeah, they have. Certainly. This is kind of predictable, indeed. You can't remember. Yeah, does anybody know? I'm sorry, what? Don't track anything I'm saying. You can switch romantic interest pretty early in Mass Effect 2 as long as you don't explicitly tell someone you're not into them. Oh, okay, so this isn't a it's a no from me dog. This is not, if I say focus on your son, because he's not broaching the romantic subject. So it's not like it's going to be weird if I go like, oh yeah, sorry about your wife. You know? I could declare love for Thane and then switch to Garrus. Or Samara. See, now I've done Garrus's quest. He's gonna have to like a real turnaround on this whole killing people thing because of cop behavior. So maybe he can. Maybe he's gonna grow as a man. That'd be cool. My options are... So Jacob, Jacob is so beautiful, but like... there's nothing there. There's nothing there right now. As a person, there's nothing there. So I think he's out. Thane? Man, why do they put dating elements in this game, but you can't date anybody? At some point, do I get to dance with a character? Can I take them out dancing? Is there some dancing? You don't have to tell me who, but like a yes would be nice. Only for Thane during this traumatic episode, so let's just hope we can ruin his life a few more times to get a run. Oh, only hot for him during a traumatic episode? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm so sad that Jacob is like... got nothing going on. If he just liked a sport, that would be something. I can fix him. Me with Thane, when you saw that option, you're like, I can make him better! Are we slamming these parts? I don't know, Smee. I do like this guy. There's a romantic dance scene with somebody. Okay, fascinating. At least there's that. So do I should commit to an alien, for Christ's sake. Also, Jacob's a human. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in those space pants. I swore I would bone an alien in this game. So it's either gonna be Thane, Garrus, or Samara. Those are my choices. Just it's a touch tone telephone is what's going on down there, Ben. Why not? Oh boy. So I can pivot though, just in case. I can pivot just in case I find out that somebody else like Samara's more my style. It's a cursed Barbie piano with the pants, yes. We're trying to figure out what's going on in any of the aliens' genitals, pretty much. I don't think this game will show me. Yeah, I can pivot. Okay. Let's pick the worst dialogue option I've seen in history. I haven't spoken about my wife in... I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to. I want you, Thane.
Maybe I haven't been as upfront as I should be. I'm here for you, Thane. Whatever you need.
You are very kind. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched.
Siha? Like little Siha?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you.
Oh, it means beloved. You know it means beloved. You know it means beloved. It means the stars in my skies. Something like that. I want you. Okay, let's do it. I want you to help me clean up my room. Yeah, you totally misunderstood. Anyway. I'm gonna break that dude's heart. Ooh. It'll be bad. I can't believe I also cannot romance my true wife, who Dr. Chalk was. Alright, Garrus, how's that gun polishing going, buddy? From what you can tell, you can switch romantic interests, but only once. You definitely cannot go back to a previous love interest, though. If I break up with Thane, I'm done with Thane for good. Oh my god. I should, like, save it for a different file, just in case. So, here's our file. Samara also has an interesting side note here, too. Yeah, I'm interested in the side note. You return to being a teen for a second. Thane is your fave. The glasses are killing you, though. They're so cool, though. I love them. You think I should, you think Alex should, or, so Blunderball says you should keep the Samara thing hush? In your opinion? Is it revealing too much, Blunderball? You want a romancing storyline called, like, Water for Chakwas? Oh my god. That's a good one, Adrian, honestly. Work has been consuming your life. Well, Thane just said I haven't talked about my wife ever to anybody, and I said, so you want to get down on this? And I showed him my butt, and I kind of waved in his face, and he's like, yeah, okay, sure. Why not? Let's talk to Gare Bear, see how he's processing the not murdering thing. We're flirting with everything with legs, and some stuff without legs, really.
Shepard. Need me
Are
for
you
something?
done calibrating?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just give me
Thank
time.
God!
I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis.
Thank God.
Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
Okay, the side note with Samara is her relationship is semi-serious. According to the IGN page, means you can romance Samara and Thane, or Samara and somebody else. And it's fine, but when push comes to shove, you are with person X instead of Samara. Okay. Interesting. That's it. That's very good to know. Huh. Cool. She's very cash. It's hard to describe it accurate without spoiling it potentially, but you can still pseudo romance with Samara, but she can't be your main squeeze. Gotcha. I wasn't paying much attention with Garrus, so. Yeah! Hundreds of years life, why not? She may also not be able to literally commit herself to anybody romantically because of her position as a Justicar. Like, that could very well be the case. I know, he was like, I haven't talked about my dead wife to anybody. And then Shepard's like, so what, I'm on a new one. Put a ring on it, Betty. So whatever happens to the Collectors, the Reapers, whoever comes after us, I know you'll get the job done. Whoever else?
You actually think we'll find something worse than
There's a Mass Effect 3, girl. There's gonna be something
I like
worse.
to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I'm glad you're here. Oh god, I hope this isn't the I want to have sex with you option. Now I want them all to be very outright. You'll have an option to confirm or deny a romance, so flirt away. Oh, good!
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course.
Stylishly? You got a hole in your shirt.
On a human ship. People don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Just airing it out. Okay. Just airing it out there, Shep. Go on. Investigate? Estimation of chances, sure. Yeah, she can't marry me if she might have to shoot me for any crime, right? You'll use that excuse. I cannot commit to you exclusively because of my position in a religious knightly order. Yeah, dude, exactly.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off.
That's very funny.
Stop you this time, but An unmapped area, advanced technology, and the collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that.
Oh, okay, but if somebody's got to blow up...
Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Man, we're gonna have to pick somebody to sit on the nuke again. That's rough. Oh my god! What was that movie? Fatal Attraction? Was that the one where the gal, the older woman, is like, you know, suggestively sitting or something like that? It's funny doing the Garrus chat with Shepard wearing the dress. It's full on flashing. And there's no difference in the way that she sits with that dress. I mean, it's a leather dress. Basic Instinct, thank you. Basic Instinct, that's the one. Fatal Attraction, something else. That's where she flies to Raya. Oh, your sub-anniversary thing didn't go through? Smee, are you sure? Can you try refreshing? Maybe it will go through. Try refreshing. Let's see if it works. Oh, everyone has worn the dress in this situation, huh? It looked like she's doing some sort of hardball news interview. Yeah, she's really trying to grill him right now. How about your time as a cop?
Do you ever regret leaving CSAC?
Here we go.
Military?
Brace yourself.
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian gives a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy
See, I
is
always
at
think that
stake.
he's probably just not a good cop. That's why I wish he would find some sort of other way to apply himself. Like I think Pastel Witch had said, like, why don't you become a farmer or something? So it's not working, Smee. That's okay. Smee. I'm trying to do it on this. Ready? Oh god. And then, oh my gosh, Smee, thank you so much for the insert numbers here. Months, I appreciate it. Oh, on my birthday, you shouldn't have. Thank you so much. Let me spin this wheel for you, Smee. I'm actually spinning the wheel. Well, Smee, first off, you have earned my respect, and secondly, of course, in addition to that, oh, La Cucaracha? I could try playing that. Nothing can stop you now, Smee. Not even Twitch. Oh, it's 24 months on my 75th birthday. But on my 75th birthday. Alright, try La Cucaracha, why not? Kinda close for a song I never played before. And your birthday is on Sunday. You get to go to work. Oh, sorry about that. I will celebrate silently for you. You know what, actually? Do that now or skate. No. Oh no, you got hit with ads right as I play happy birthday to you. No. It's time to get up and stretch. The ads RNG is so bad. 3 minutes. And I'm gonna play it on the piano. Nothing Can Stop You Now is hilarious, right? Well, thank you, Earthskate. Oh my god. Does that cut the ads for you? I hope it does. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I was gonna play the thing for you anyway. Oh, you know what? It's not showing any new events. This is so weird. It's not I'm seeing it. Okay, hold on. I can see your resubs in the Twitch activity feed. So for me it says, you have made life so much better. Thank you for being alive. What a thing that my sub-anniversary lands on your birthday. I hope it's been an excellent one. And for Earthskate it says, ah well, XD. Thank you for the 4 months, Earthskate, and thank you, Smee, for the 2 years. That's so weird it hasn't come through. Stream Elements just sleeping, yeah. Well, thank you both so much. I hope, Earthskate, you're able to see us now. Yeah, Twitch has been odd. I wonder if Twitch's internal alert system is fighting with, like, the Stream Elements alerts. I haven't enabled the Twitch alerts, but let me now do the wheel spinning for you, Earthskate, to welcome you back into the fold. And then, of course, since we're birthday buddies, first off, very good. And second, you got yourself a little Among Us. You can put that in your pocket and carry it with you all the way to your birthday. But don't let it get to the cake. Don't let it get to your birthday cake. It will eat it all. And then lie to you. Congrats on the little Among Us. Congrats both of you on your birthday and Smee on your sub-anniversary. For the two of you, I'm going to try to play Happy Birthday on the piano. I don't know anything about pianos, just so you know. So let's see where we go with this one. I'm starting off good. No. It goes the other way? What do you think? No Will Shand am I. But, maybe I'll learn piano. You do miss Among Us? Maybe we should play some Among Us soon. As a community, that would be a fun thing to do to celebrate. That was basically perfect. I hope no professional musicians are listening. God. Anyway. Thank you all so much for celebrating my birthday with me, with all the resubs and everything. I'm sorry that Twitch is pooping the bed, but you did get a bespoke performance. So, enjoy that. While I romance this alien. So, tell me about these Turian preparations.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian
With
ships
violence?
have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight. They know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms.
Oh, I thought y'all just beat each other up.
Combat sims, even full contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
Y'all have that much stress all the time? Are you like super pent up right now, buddy? I have fear for that romance option. Oh yeah. It's as good as a crisp high five? Nice.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before
Yeah,
a
that's
mission?
buck wild.
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission. And it's a good way to settle grudges.
Is this akin to like Roman stuff or something or other?
For one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly.
A girl. First mention of a Turian girl.
It in the ring.
How did it go?
I assume you took her down gently.
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but
How
she had
tiny are Turian
flexibility.
women?
It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw.
Y'all bet
There were a
on
lot of
this
unhappy
too?
bettors in the training
MMA?
We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
I am so shocked about what a prude I am. This is too much for me. When did this turn happen in my life? Where I'm just like, I'm literally clutching my pearls. I'm like, oh, we can eat stress together? I want to ask about Ilos, but I don't know. The flirting is so bad though. It's so funny. It's very just sort of like almost like a primal mating dance. It's so funny. It really does feel like we're shaking our dumpy right in his face. Like, you sniffing this? You want any of this? Okay, waft this in your way? Like, what the hell? Is it too forward? I don't know. I guess so. Maybe. Maybe I'm more prudish. This is like vintage porn. It's vintage porn for sure. Like, I'm the pizza guy, and I'm like, ooh, extra sausage, XL sausage pizza for one. You know, like, what? What's going on here? Or like the lonely housewife, and he's the plumber. He's just trying to do his job, and like I'm over there in my like little lingerie, my little marabou feather, see-through pink lingerie, just like, oh dear, I have some pipes in the other bathroom you can look at. You know, like what? What? So we can ease each other's stress? What is going on? We also have fairly solid evidence that Shepard is not smooth. Yeah, no. Shepard is a pure Butterfingers. Yeah. Would you like to see my other pair of tweezers? They're right here. They're angled. Beep, 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 beep. Do it? I don't know. Is there a funnier sex scene? You're strong to remember how folks mentioned how they watched this cutscene with the dress. Yeah, he must have been like... Like, you can hear his eyelids clicking as he, like, looks down and up. You seen Shepard dance? Why would she be any smoother with verbal dancing? Yeah, that is flirting, yeah. Firefighter? I guess I haven't. It's a lot. Is there a funny romance option? I don't want to get awkward. I would like it to be funny. And how bad is everybody gonna feel when I say, hey sexy thing, and then they hear that I'm saying hey sexy thing to everybody? I have a Valentine's Day Persona 5 situation on my hands here, and a lot of upset aliens. You do find some of this direction funny. I mean, this is hilarious. I know. He's gonna be like, so this is you have two cloacas? What the hell? What's going on down here? I can't work with this. Garrus is very awkward. Oh no. That's even worse. Right? He's gotta think they're 2 cloacas. He's like, that's so inefficient. Why don't you just like poop, pee, and have eggs at the same hole like us birds do? You know what? I'm gonna put it to a vote. I'm gonna let chat decide because I'm clearly too flustered. I just can't imagine saying something so forward to somebody. That's wild. Anyway, who to pick? We've got Thane with the luscious lips, or what's that mandible do? What's that mandible do, Garrus? I don't know. I mean, it could be like a situation downtown, a massacre downstairs, but like, guess there are Garrus heads out here. You know, there are the Garrus heads. You gonna say flirt with everyone? Oh, maybe. Oh, hold on. I'm invalidating the poll. Oh, I can't. Damn it. I haven't bothered you know us. I mean, is there an option for both? You want to vote for both? Could we do both? Do you want to do both? Just glad remembering that save 50 or 51 is the backup save for no particular just in case reason. Indeed. So I guess if we have to pick both, then I'll go with both. We have 2 hands. I might need both of those at once. I really, like I said, I don't know what's going on. I might be playing Twister down there, okay? It might be like red dot, left hand, blue dot, right hand. I don't know. And then how do I flick the spinner? Guess with my tongue. I'll learn. So I guess we're gonna go both. We could ease our stress together. It'll make me pick one eventually, but I can flirt with him. Okay, sounds fun. Let's do that. I really do need that birthday hat that turns around to say, like... Anyway, so let's ease our stress together. Yay!
It sounds like you're carrying some tension.
Jesus H. Christ.
Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
Jennifer Hale! Jennifer!
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
Stupid. Choke. I'm gonna choke and die. Goodbye. Walks out. That's literally what we were talking about earlier. There should be an option in every dialogue tree that's just leaves. Thanks, I'll be leaving. Ends cutscene. He said spawning. Oh, I didn't. He might have said spawning. And Arya Black 81. These are both really great choices for different reasons, but Garrus is like getting to fall in love with your bestie. I just have to kind of control my best. Like, these men are, oh my god. If only I could just date Jack, I would, but, you know. In 20 years, he's gonna realize what I meant. Yeah. Or I can tell him now, but it is funnier to wait 20 years. You know? Does he have balls? I think Turians do have balls, which is weird. Because if they're based on birds, that should be internal, which they very well could be. But, like, chickens and stuff, both sexes of chickens, like chickens and roosters, they both have cloacas, and they make the cloacas touch. But they got, like, different organs in there, so. Anywho. You like that Shepard has a... Did you really say... She's like, this man... I can... What if she is, like, an idiot sexual, but like if somebody's truly foolish, she's like, ugh, I can't believe you're so stupid. Ugh. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle out of my pants. Like, God, keep saying stupid things. Saw Garrus bleed in the beginning of Mass Effect 2. His blood is blue. I don't want to think about this man's theoretical balls. I'm telling you, it's gotta be like a mouse pad situation. There's gotta be something else down there. I know, we were so forward. Well, we didn't say I want you, Thane. Which, thank God, wasn't actually our thing. Didn't know you felt like sparring. I'm gonna roll for 1 or 3. What is it wouldn't bother me? What does that mean? That's a little too not forward. Maybe I'll go with not what I meant. We're gonna have to really beat this in with a hammer, I think. Oh boy, get ready to have me be extremely uncomfortable, everybody.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker?
Girl.
Your reach.
Oh, human relations.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you.
It's kind of more of a
way to make it work, then.
Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be scissoring, but it'll work. He's like looking down there like, what the hell's going on? That was a little less romantic than Thane's, I gotta say. Yeah, why not? Great. Well, sure, I guess. I don't know. I got some calibrations to do, but I could fit you in after 7 p.m., but before 8, because I got more calibrations to do at 8. Thane made up a word that he called me. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Lurky. Gratuitous alien lovemaking. My favorite. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to. Like, oh, you're in? You do that? You do that kind of thing? Okay. Sure. Yeah, Thanes was romantic. He called us Siha. Which probably means beloved, or like... It could also be like... gutter slut. Siha could be just like... not great, but... You're so easy the whole especially in my language thing always worked on you, right? Do we go for the 3-peat human relation with Jacob. I would have to turn him down though, right? Every boy's gonna be mad at me. Now, somebody said that I can only go with 2, right? But I can only say no once. You know? Village bicycle. Everybody gets a ride. Should we make this a problem? Should I be everyone's problem? Small eggplant, go ahead, Alex. Oh god. In this context, small eggplant does sound like bad. I regret choosing that as my you can tell me what to do word in this. Go with Thane and Garrus, that was stage 1. Damn, I've been in space with these aliens for so long and that was stage 1. Wait, stage 1 is I want to bone you so bad, Garrus? That's stage 1? That's stage 1? That's a hard lead off. That's stage 1? I'm shocked. I'm really shocked, honestly. This game surprises me. Twitch ate your resub. Oh my god, Twitch keeps beefing it. Okay. Genpo said, birthday sub, birthday sub, birthday sub. Thank you for the 50 months, Genpo. And I'm sorry, it has eaten 3 consecutive resubs. I don't know how to fix it, but you were robbed. You were robbed. It's true. It is true. I'm gonna play it for you. The theme, the resub theme, right now on the haunted piano. Ready? No, I'm already lost. Never mind. Get this rhythm off. Okay. Wait, is it like... There you go. So, ba-da-da-ba-ba! Thank you very much, Genpo, for... And Aki Zeta also resub too! Thank you for the 14 months. Feed the resub eater. No, it's too hungry. The cucaracha? Sure. No. No. Is that La Cucaracha? Close enough, right? Play Rock You Like a Hurricane? Rock you like a hurricane! I don't know how to play that. That's too much for me. Not even close. I saw a horror version of La Cucaracha. It was kind of awesome though, I'm glad. I've got to spin the wheel for a lot of folks. Hold on. JC Duckett. Him in the glasses. I love it. I'm glad you're vibing to this music, this beat I'm laying down. Thank God I'm not a musical artist. This would be embarrassing. And Lurky Lurker had said, Death Stranding is free on Epic. Speaking of Epic, what, do I have some glasses? Oh, I don't. I have safety goggles though. You're Epic. Safety first, especially if we're having alien sex. I don't know what kind of fluid's gonna be flying around later tonight. You're epic! And also, Genpo. It's so weird to have, like, no sound in the background. It's just the emptiness of space and I'm sitting here with my human rights disaster character. Outstanding performance by you. Not quite by me, but by you, Genpo. I'm truly sorry that, Twitch is eating resubs. It's not displaying them in the chat. That's why I think something's the matter. Because it's not displaying it in the chat. But I'm seeing it in the activity feed, weirdly enough. But also, Aki Zeta, what do I have for you? Thank you so very much. It's so good to see you. You are exceptional. And also, I wonder if ads are playing. I have to look into that. I knew you had it in you. And at some point, Twitch is gonna update and it's gonna barf out all these resubs. So it'll get there eventually. I hope. I hope. But thank you all so much for all the love on my birthday. Twitch is currently eating resub messages. They appear in the activity feed. Yes, so do let me know if anybody resubs. I will play you a little song on my piano myself. A haunted piano. You remember the most out-of-pocket interaction on this ship? Oh boy. Terror awaits. Morden Solus. I don't even know. Wait! I'm guessing you... Oh, so you probably can't flirt with Morden Solus or Grunt? Cowards! What the hell? Cowards! I know that man's got a cloaca! I can do something... I'm not gonna gesture, but I can do something with that! I can work that! That's fine! Whatever Grunt's got going on, who cares?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm gonna talk to you about you. Things you do that means fast amphibian metabolism. He'd probably end his life. He'd probably have a heart attack in that bed. It said the games and Slarians don't have a drive. They have like, oh, that's true. So he's like probably not. He's probably more on the ace spectrum, right?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right?
Your dad just
The way
took you
some
the
people
funniest
talk,
clip
we
from
may
Tate's
as well
bike
be dead
cycling race.
already.
Nice.
Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
This ship needs a bar!
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
They made him so beautiful. It's such a damn shame. He's so beautiful, but he's like, there's nothing going on. So in this cycling race, Genpo, these dudes are doing a breakaway, and the unwritten rules is that breakaways, everyone takes a turn leading the front, since that's where the wind resistance is the hardest, even though they're not teammates. There were 3 dudes, and the guy in front turns around to the guy in the back and is like, hey dude, it's your turn. That guy got caught on mic on live international TV yelling, I'm not doing shit. That's wild. Well, we're always like this to Jacob. It's so weird. They set you up for this romance with Jacob, and they don't give him anything. It's so sad. Like, he's never, like, played ball with us. He doesn't hit it back. It's just sort of like, that's all. I might be at... Now, how do I tell what stage I'm at with Jacob? Because I think my girl almost flirted with him before. He's not even dumb. If he was dumb, that'd be something. He's just sort of... One of those dudes who's complete nobody, who's never won anything, the other dudes are famous writers, decides to just go off on his own because that guy was being a jerk, and then he won the race. How about that? How about that, Genpo? Sometimes, good guy wins. You don't know according to the guide, but you do know which line's advanced stages, okay? Probably something like salivating in brackets, I need you, Jacob, or something. You can let me know both what stage Jacob's at and how to proceed. Okay, yeah, what stage is Jacob at? You added a sprinkle of bitter toffee flake to your cereal. Oh, that sounds cool. I've never heard of that before. It's a hell of a job. I guess, yeah, being the good guy stuff.
The high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands.
Right? Solidarity and all that?
I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work.
That was nice.
Good talking to you.
It was a good chat, wasn't it, with Jake? But there was no, you know... So, you want to swipe that card between this reader buddy? None of that. Which I suppose is for the best. They're meant for baking, but as I say on the empty bowl, add-ons are awesome. Indeed, it is true. It was cash. I wasn't like buck wild. You have guys for all 4 candidates. You're too good, Alex. I appreciate you. Well, we're gonna go leave orbit and check in on Tali, I think. We should hit the fuel depot. Blow all my cash on fuels. Hit that mass relay, which I thought the Citadel itself was a mass relay. Ah, Tachanka. Ain't nothing going on in the local cluster, huh? Man, gotta help Dr. Kenson. There's so much stuff. But Tali, it's so important. So important. Oh, it's about to get real awkward on Thursdays and Fridays with how I'm talking to these aliens, y'all. It is about to get so problematic. There's a lot in this. Yeah. Oh my god, there's a lot. Ooh, this dwarf sun looks beautiful. Gotha, the Goth planet. That's where they came from. One more heads up, Metro Last Light Complete Edition is free on Steam if you manage to claim it by May 25th. Hey, thank you for the free game update. I appreciate that. You don't even know what that is, but you're getting it. It is the Gyro d'Italia. Okay. Here we go. Haestrom. Formerly a Quarian colony, Haestrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the system's parent star. Dolan appeared to be unstable, with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into red giant. Haestrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 Common Era. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space station ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dolan as a threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output. I'm so interested in doing this Tali thing because the Quarian-Geth relationship is so interesting to me. Like, it was just touched on in the main game, but that was like the big deal for me. It was so fascinating. The fact that they had risen up a sentient race of people, enslaved them, and then they're like, I can't believe this broke bad. What? These people don't like us? And then that became everybody's problem as well. Sort of like, huh. I don't think there's any easy solution here. Let's find out how this shakes out. Your dad started watching cycling just to watch Europe in the background. Okay. But then accidentally got interested in the sports. Well, he just watched Europe in the background? What does that mean? And yeah, no one's like, hey, Quarians, why did you do that? Why did you make a sentient VI and enslave it? That's wild. Yeah. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Today, spy probe scans indicate an extensive orbital construction around Haestrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interface from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all the resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Travel advisory. Haestrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge tech stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Please don't go on your honeymoon to Haestrom. Don't even think about it. Yes, this absolutely isn't a relation to any modern-day politics whatsoever, Shenpo. It's... Oh, we got loyalty! The boys are loyal! Oh, look at all my loyal subjects. This is so great. We got the Swikel. Alright. This is where Tali is gonna be. Tali Vasnima, who's got her adult name now. Love that. Good for her. Which one of my loyal folks should I bring? Well, actually, I don't have to just bring loyal people. Who do we want to see on this mission? Who's gonna help? Oh, Garrus, I think we should pull because it's Tali. I feel like that's smart to do. But we have seen him a lot lately. There might be Garrus Bears in the chat, though. There might be Garrus heads, as Twafo had warned us. Garrus is a good pull because of the familiarity. Garrus and Thane for the tension. Well, then no one's gonna get any shine after this. For the romantic tension, would be so funny. Is because they'll be. I mean, what the hell is Garrus? I don't know what's going on with Garrus and Shep. I'm not entirely sure. He better not smack my butt the wrong way. All right, that's not cute. I feel like soon we're going to be benching Garrus in a lot of missions. You don't see him having too many ties to the remaining loyalty missions? Yeah. You don't know what he'll have to do with Jack. It would be smarter to bring Jacob and Miranda, or Miranda, to a Jack mission because it's a service thing, and I live for the drama. You know I do. So, we're gonna bring Garrus. How about Morty? How about Rick and Morty? Wouldn't that be funny though? Maybe I'm a bad person to give strategy. Grunt and Miranda for reasons on this mission? Well, I can't do both. Well, I mean, Garrus has the Tali connection, but is Miranda and Grunt a better option here? Would it be more interesting? Reasons meaning no reasons. Okay. I don't think I've seen Miranda in her slinky little suits, so I might actually... Oh, wait! I gotta put this boy in a new outfit. Okay, so he has this busted shirt. You idiot! You just painted your shirt black. You didn't even fix it. Now tell me, Genpo, that this doesn't give you Dimitri vibes with the little like, oh, I have a break in my armor, I'm so emo, I'm gonna paint my whole armor black. Except for this blue break in it. Oh, like my heart. You know? We're going for Tali, yeah. You love this broken armor piece, change your armor. I mean, I like the color scheme here, and the little LED lights everywhere is so funny to me. But the brokenness of it is silly. He's got that Blue Lions color scheme. Black, white, and blue. Very Blue Lions. We haven't brought Morden in a while. I kind of want to get Morty out here. Maybe. Oh, wait, we did bring him on the last mission. He was extremely squishy. Let's go, Miranda. I like that latex suit. Purely for the fashion, honestly. Auto leveling. Oh, I didn't auto level. I have 2 points. Put them into this. Here you go. I don't care that you don't think it's a good idea because I don't use this. Who cares? No points for him. 2 points for her. She can't use it. Look at her face. I love her face. She just looks so like smug all the time. Alrighty, the guns are probably fine. Oh, bugs! You got the most haunting captcha ever? Oh god.
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Haster's protective
Oh, gotcha, this game hero. You may not be attending the stream next Thursday. You're gonna be going to your best friend's funeral. It was finally set up. I hope that you were able to connect with the family. And, oh, I gotta avoid geth sunlight. Uh-oh. This is a stealth mission. I hope that you have a good time connecting to the family and sharing your memories of your best friend, Just Game Hero, next Thursday. And McSwarlton, good to see you. What's going on? It was click on the squirrels, but oh my gosh, I saw somebody else had this issue on Twitter. It was like AI amalgamate squirrels. Somebody was like, there's something wrong with these frogs, because it was like, click on all the frogs in the image. And they were most certainly, there was something seriously wrong with those frogs. They were like upright, had too many eyes. Yeah, weird stuff. I guess Google's trying to, I mean, it's already, all those captchas is like, help us train our photo recognition device. But, I guess it's just getting worse, huh? They're like, help us train our AI thing now. They were Krogan for sure. Well, I gotta stay in the shadows, don't I? Ow, 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 ow. Hey, kids, get in here. Kids, get in here. Get in here, kids. Don't slow down. Come to mommy. Quick like bunnies. Thank you. We couldn't bring a damn umbrella? How easy would an umbrella... Well, maybe umbrella would burn. Who knows? Make up a fake umbrella. You can only assume it's a new method of training the AI to not do the weird finger thing. Oh, most certainly. It's like, we need to better generate frogs and squirrels, so...
I'm having serious issues with my shields.
Well, if you die, I'll res you. Your Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition came in. Yes! Happy Istina birthday to you. Happy Istina birthday to you. Indeed. By the way, folks who weren't here earlier, I got a little package in the mail too, but this is a package I bought myself. I bought some stickers from Cybertree. We've rated before. We got some very cool stickers. You gotta give it up for the Turtle Pope. The only Pope I can recognize. Because I'm not sure what the new Catholic one looks like. This is my Pope right here. That's my guy, my spiritual leader. I got some other ones too, but they're so cute. What weird thing you think? Oh, generative AI images typically like add extra fingers to, like, when you're like, oh, draw me a human woman or something. It'll be like, okay, cool. So like 80 fingers? Is that what you want? Like 80 of them? 80,000 maybe? They do that. You just bought the normal version of, oh, this is what? Authorization Cal Regar Migrant Fleet Marines. Alright. That's long. Oh, your aunt and uncle will be there with you. That's lovely. Keela Salai. Is this a gift? Whoa! This guy's like called Red Stripey. Was he one of the big ones? Did you just load in? Open the gate. Okay. Humans have anywhere between 3 and 9 fingers. According to AI, absolutely. Oh boy, it's gap time.
Incoming dropship.
This would be a perfect time to hit on Thane, you think? What would your pickup line to Thane be in this situation? Good lord. It's a fragile crate, you better watch out. Now, Garrus, you got lucky I didn't shoot you there, but don't run in front of mommy, okay?
Fire in the hole. I got it.
Is it hot out here? Is it just you? Oh, it would be like, oh gosh, it's so hot in this gift sun. Whew. I'm just burning up. I'm sure you're fine though, because you're used to arid temperatures, but a poor frail human like me, I think you'll have to carry me. Something like that. Do you handle your other gun? Ew! Good choice though. I respect it. I respect how awful it is. Where are the back guys? Oh, here we are. I miss the Geth, honestly. Their little, like, beep-boop-bop voices. Ugh. I just thought how cool it would be to be able to talk to the Geth and, like, decode what they're saying. But I don't want to hear their death cries is the problem. But if I could figure out what the little beep-boop-bop means, maybe we can have peace. You know? They were just being used by the, by Saren and the Reapers because they wanted liberation and freedom. Send cloaca pigs. Ew. That's good though. You wish women hit on you like that? You gotta find the right gal, I think. Thane, the sun is really hot down here, just like your beautiful scales. I like that. That's respectful. That's respectful. Use singularity, and then Thane would go, where is it? And you smile wryly as you unbutton. Okay. Alright. Oh, we're cooking. Hey, babe, we're cooking. That leather is gonna melt right... Wait, are you showing a little leg, girl? Hold on now. You got little thigh cutouts? That's kind of sick. Wait, show me that leg again. Do not get in the heat. You're cooking yourself alive, David. Where are the baddies?
I'll take it.
Hold on. I found the baddies. They're shooting at me presently. Nope. No, they're not. Yeah, they're the bad guys, but like... They were. Now we got other bad guys that are like bug folk. And look at these legs and tell me that they don't have a soul, alright? Those thighs save lives. I think it would be an interesting turn. I don't know if this game would go there, though. We'll see. But I guess we have to go in and... It probably won't take a turn, because we're going in and killing a lot of gaps. And we're here for Tali, so... This would be a cool play. Okay, what's up with the white goo, though? They're filled with, the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, white Gatorade in everyone's finds. buffable? I hope to God. It did not blow up. Is there a fan fix of this game? I hope so. I bet there's oh man, I bet you could romance this Geth right here. Ow, 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 sorry. Tons of fanfic. Oh yeah. This game is like prime for fanfic. Absolutely. Anything you have like even the slightest hint of romance in? For sure. Am I getting cooked? Okay. Movie night on the Normandy is just Rex watching the vamp ride and fight. Ah, my body. I can't move. You think Grunt would like watching that too? Probably not. Where's my objective? Oh, I'm running away from it actually. It doesn't seem too objective-y over here. This? But who's bleep blop blooping over here? You all gonna die in the sun? There's probably more fanfics of this game than there are for Fire Emblem Three Houses. That's a bold claim. I'm curious. I'm curious now if there's more for Three Houses or for this. Where's my objective? Yeah, Mass Effect does have a huge head start. I don't know. The Fire Emblem Three Houses fan base is hard working. I mean, Engage came out and everyone's like, ah, that's cool, but I got my little dolls over here I want to play with because I have attached to them. They have changed my brain chemistry forever, so. Where the hell is this object? What do you want me to do?
Find an alternate path. We're roasting out here.
You're roasting. I'm staying in the shade. Listen, don't die out there. I can't res you yet. Is this a path? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think I'm doing it right. Got it. I see bad guys. Perfect. If somebody could do a check on like the amount of fics tagged with, I guess, just Mass Effect. Whoa, what's going on here? We all shooting at? Whoa, what's that red light? Ooh, scary. This guy is what? Whoa, he phased out. That was wild. He was like phasing out. The Tempest submachine gun has been acquired. The patrolling squad members can now use it. Miranda, Morden, Samara, Thane, and Kasumi. A submachine gun, huh? Better not replace my collector gun.
Op 1, this is squad leader Kelrieger. Come in, over.
You're checking right now on the tags. Excellent. Both this and Dragon Age have a huge LGBTQIA+ fan base, and understandably so. Devs used to regularly retweet fan art. That's cool. That's super cool. You're new to the site, so you're having trouble navigating through the unfamiliar UI. Yeah. I can't help you. I don't browse the site either myself. Were the earlier Fire Emblem games about different characters and eras? Yes. It doesn't like follow one. It's like kind of like Final Fantasy, where it's like I think it's a different place and a different cast every time, but sometimes Martha's there. I told you. So there's only 25,000 works in the Mass Effect trilogy. Well, I wonder. Now, does that also count Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3? I know logically it should, but like... Whoa, I didn't know my little face button operated like a mouse pad here. But Fire Emblem, I'm telling you, Fire Emblem Three Houses... I'm telling you, the folks are buck wild about this one. There's something about Fire Emblem Three Houses that has activated a lot of, like, pressure points in the brain for folks. It's an engaging zone. Mass Effect looks too real, therefore it doesn't offer the spoils the imaginative Fire Emblem fanbase. I don't know if that's the reason why. It's a lot of mac and cheese noises. That's a lot of blorbos. For sure. And scrunklies. Oh, okay, the 3 games were consolidated. Oh, there's 29,000 works in Mass Effect, all media types. Oh, so that might also cover like Andromeda. There's a lot more combo potential. I think the thing about Three Houses is it's not, with this game, it's Shepard X, whoever you like. Miranda, Garrus, Jacob, Mordin, whoever, you know. It's speculative, like, it's that pairing. There's probably less, like, Mordin X Grunt fanfiction out there than there is even the most rare pairing in Fire Emblem Three Houses. You're seeing names from Andromeda in the tag for all media types. So you're thinking the 30k is Mass Effect's winnings. Okay. So, in Fire Emblem Three Houses, there are, like 7 to 10 characters per house, and then all the teachers, and then, like, extraneous other characters. Some of whom haven't even appeared on screen in the franchise, and yet I'm sure have their own fictions. Like, Felix's brother, you know, whose name, shockingly, I forget, despite playing a total of, like, 1,200 hours in Fire Emblem world. But there is more like, I want these little dudes to do this, versus this is me projecting my Shepard fantasy with these folks. I think that's why there's so much more Fire Emblem in this. There was a Mass Effect kink meme that had a lot of good stuff and random pairings. Good for them. That's great. I'm sure that helps some folks get their creativity flowing. Just their creativity flowing. That's the only thing that flowed. And maybe it's because it's sci-fi too. It's hard to come up. It's hard to come up new material with sci-fi. These aliens can be self-lubricating. There's so much material. One of them could have 3 breasts. I can, on the spot, I can come up with 10 things about aliens that you can't do in a fantasy setting. You know? So I don't think sci-fi would limit any creativity. There is a tag labeled Claude Von Regand is a little shit. That's great. Oh god, that's wild, Alex. Alex has literally written a web scraper in order to calculate fanfic quantities. I appreciate that. That's hard work right there. You missed the pre-web 2.0 internet, which an archive of our own, I think that's what it's called. I think that's AO3, is definitely representative. Right? Forums, fanfic stuff. Dragon Age has a decent amount last time you looked too. Gotcha. I hate to pivot, but I gotta use the bathroom. So I'm gonna play us some music, and I'm gonna run the ad break. But I hope Alex continues to share his findings about fun tags. Any weird tag? Well, actually, Alex, I think I'm exposing you. This is possibly exposing you to hazardous material. I don't want anything here to, like, irreparably damage you, so, like, you might see some stuff. Whoa, there's 70,000 works in Dragon Age? Wow, that's, like, way more than way more than Fire Emblem. Oh, if we go to Fire Emblem like we're doing for all of Mass Effect, there are 72,000. Interesting. Goes head to head with Dragon Age. Interesting. And the Dragon Age one is Origins 2 and Inquisition, okay. But I don't know, Mixed Worlds, man. They got dialogue options like they do now in this game. Like, Thane, I want to know you carnally. I want to know you biblically, Lizard Man. That's wild. I don't know if I'd be able to do that in the Inquisition. I get real blushy real quick. I will be back soon. I have to use the restroom, and I will see you in a minute. Not in my restroom. And we shall get back to the game. So, back to Mass Effect 2. We are trying to go find Tali, and I hope we find her in the next 30 minutes or so. We're on a colonized Geth planet now. If you look at it, there's almost 3,000 works in Sidon. How much for cyber insects? Saren? Saurus? Cyber insect Saurus? Joke about Saren? Saren, okay, yeah. I think he got cuter when he dropped that jaw, and he became weird. I don't know why. Let's see if Garrus can do that. If he can do that, I'm in. I'm here to help, bud.
This
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide
Adrian,
assistance?
browse. Find the fiction of your heart's desire.
We're on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
God, I want an alien species that all just sound like cowboys. Just like have the cast of Red Dead Redemption 2 doing the voices. Alex, you butt ass, now you're stuck on the site. Get into it. Get into it. Have fun. You're gonna read such cool, creative stories written by people that are also fans of the games that you're fans of. I think that's totally dope. Yeah, Garrus drops his jaw and gets all spidery. Now I have the flexibility, Shepard. Yeah. I mean, that's fanfic right there. Tell me about your Quarian numbers.
Status of your team. How many of you are left?
Is Marina's heart okay? Is your chest okay? Is that a deep shadow?
We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
There's so much talk about what the Quarians are like under their mask. I hope that they are all robot too. But they just forgot that they're robots. I think that'd be so sick.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard.
I'm just saying.
Shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Sun's going rotten. Oh no. Wouldn't that be cool? I feel like that's what's going on. BRB, while I read this one, Captain Falcon called the final smash. What is that rating on that? Because E, I don't think is for everyone. I think E might be explicit. You better check the tags. See if they got any citrus fruits in there. Then you know. I hear about the citrus fruits.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
I read this. Okay, hold on. I can't talk to these people.
Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads. Get off world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
I read this tweet. There's this. I told you all the other day that there's this Twitter thread going around of like, and just in case this website goes down, what are your favorite tweets? And I was reading out some of my favorite tweets to you, which is like not great content, but it is funny to me. Now there's one going on like, what's the best Tumblr posts that have been reposted on Twitter? And somebody had said that they were browsing an archive of our own, and their dad saw the website, and they had to explain like what it was. They're like, oh, it's like fan written works about these characters and stuff, and he seemed kind of apprehensive, but then later they checked his computer and he had found the website and was reading some like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman threesome. Good for that dad. He found what he wanted, I guess. Hello, Juan. Good to see you. Explicit for everyone, sure, yeah. Are there more Geth along the
Do we
way?
have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Our patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
Any else thing really to talk to this dude about? Is it Geth already?
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of their patrol ships found us. Drop systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary
Okay, I had literally heard that, but I was talking about something else. I know when you passion unlocked. What's your current status,
How are you
bud?
holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries our shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali at a secure shelter, then doubled back. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep him off you.
I forgot I put him in his busted collar outfit. Did he add another scar to his outfit? I feel like it's really torn up. Dads are indeed men. Dad's gonna dads. You know? You're willing to die?
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I'm gonna give my life for the migrant fleet. All the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
And Tali's still alive,
You got
obviously.
confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Garrus is like so antsy right now.
This rock is sworn to protect Tali's aura. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
Stay where you are.
Position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We gotta drop
Not my ass! This is why I can't bring Thane with me on this mission, because I'd have two men looking at my ass right now. Miranda wants none of it. This is 265. Are you reading the world's longest fanfic? I think it was a Smash Bros theme.
Use them to clear a path.
There isn't there. I think the fanfic with the record for the longest, like the longest fanfic, is like a Smash Bros. It's called like Final Destination something or other. Can't remember. Oh, Emissary something or other. That's longer than Great Expectations. There are people out there putting their heart and souls into this work, Adrian. Horny or not. It's multiples of millions of words. Can you believe it? That's somebody's lifelong work right there. It's funny how long some things lay dormant in people's minds through marriage, through children, through life, and they're like, man, if only I could just read a story about Batman and Superman having sex with Wonder Woman. It would make my Tuesday, you know? Ah, I think it was similar to the Subspace Emissary. Something like that, yeah. Something like that, Centauri. Alright, we gotta blow up demolition charges? Okay.
Scanned the area and located the demolition charges the quarry commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Ooh, stealthing.
Sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Can I not hit you when you're stealthing? The stealth is very good though, mister. You know that's the name of the campaign from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. You've heard the name applied to something else though. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. It came up on a episode of that game show I was watching a lot of. Damn, I haven't watched in a long time. Oh, actually, the nerd game show that tests your nerddom. So good.
Heads up.
Love that as a concept. If you're like a comic book fan, a movie fan, a video game fan, it covers all the nerdy stuff. It's so good. Ooh, some iridium. This music is funky, isn't it? Adrian, if you had to compare this music to a vegetable, what vegetable would you say it's like?
Soldier recommended using mining charges to clear the rubble. We should start looking.
Okay, we should also start shooting because there's folks don't know.
Scoped and dropped.
I got back to saying bag 'em and tag 'em. So enthusiastic. Someone say broccoli. I did say it was funky, so I feel like I might be reading things here. Ooh, Lord, my shields. Dang you, bot. Oh, wait. You're a full-on Geth Hunter, damn. Don't I have some kind of new gun? Anti-material rifle. Oh, that's some sort of... That's not what I want. I thought I had some sort of Geth thing that was cool. That's fine. You compare this music to Solariac. Okay. Interesting. Was it the Tempest? The Tempest SMG? Do I have that out? I guess I don't have it out. Do my little guys have it? Miranda can use it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I can't use it, but Miranda can. Girl, you better use that SMG. That sounds cool. Light them up, Miranda. I want to see you do this. That's so sick. That's so sick. I want to do that. Ooh. All that white goo. Ooh, Tali's journal. I would have to equip it immediately.
Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Getting good ideas from me. Hey, a demolition charge. Oh, I found 1 out of 2. Okay. You would like to change your answer. Okay, Adrian. This music is less like Solariac and more like what? What would you say it's the most like? Watermelon radish. Because the music, you're like, wow, you are not what I expected. Aren't you a quirky little beat? I haven't had watermelon radish myself. But I do like this answer. Watermelon radish is cute. It looks like a little miniature slice of watermelon, right? There is a Geth somewhere. Okay. There they are. Let me get that big man. Gethius Prime. Okay, hold on. Come on, Geth Prime.
I've got combat drone.
Ah, piss. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, Lord. Particleize, please. Maybe I just stun-locked that dude. Are you a regular eater of watermelon radishes? Ooh, doggy, that was that. Okay. Getting hurt. Severely. He does have a lot of ammo. I don't know if these dudes have any limits to their ammos. Mr. Wonderful Willy Rex, I am so sorry. Oh, hold on. Twitch has been eating my my notifications today for some reason, but thank you for the raid. Mr. Wonderful Willy, thank you so much for the love raid. On my birthday also. That's so sweet. I hope that your stream was great. I hope you had a fun time today. And thank you for bringing your folks by. Welcome, welcome. I'm Tina, as you may have presumed, and it is my birthday today. Oh, that's right. Let's see. Can I put some explosives here?
This isn't enough. We need more demolition.
Hey, don't shoot the demo. Don't shoot the. Don't shoot it.
Concussive shot ready.
Not a big consumer of watermelon radishes, but you like earth things that look like they'd be in No Man's Sky, like dragon fruit. Dragon fruit's another one of those things where it's like, damn, you're cool.
I've got no shield.
Ah! Danger. The lens flare on the Geth eyes is very cool. Just like dragon fruit, right? I mean, jackfruit is also kind of like, oh, this is so cool. When you think of it, bananas are alien fruit too. A creamy fruit? What? Where's the water trapped in cellulose? What's going on here? Nice! You're almost at the end of Mass Effect Andromeda. Excellent. I'm playing my way through the series, as you might be able to tell, Wonderful Willy. I'm just trying to get to know everybody. So I hope you had a good time with Andromeda. So dragon fruit's a good smoothie ingredient if you want to sweeten it without changing the flavor too much. Fascinating. Oh my lord. This might be particle beam time. Get up and blast. Yes, I am taking fire. Fire, though. You will take less fire if you kill this man.
There we go. Yes.
Oh, Lord. He's like way too excited. Garrus really does treat all of our missions like a video game. It's so funny. It's so wild. He's like, yeah, killed another person. Yes. So excited. Good for him, you know? You bought a dragon fruit a couple weeks back and completely forgot about it in your fridge. Ooh, is it okay? Do those hold up well enough? In the refrigerator or something? You love Garrus so much, he's your buddy. I'm trying to help him through this new phase in life. That's what I'm trying to do. Water chestnuts also belong in No Man's Sky, yes. Oh lord. We got, oh god. Okay, a sniper rifle would be good here, bud. You want to take that dude out. Thank you! Wow, Garrus. Hell yeah, dude. Your AI is so smart. Ah! There we go. Tag teamed them. Bagging them and also tagging them. Okay. Listen, if I go left, I'm dead skis, bud. Super dead. They do a while in the fridge, but this dragon fruit is no longer okay. Yeah, a few weeks. It's a long amount of time to leave that poor dragon fruit waiting. That one made itself a smoothie. It's very smooth now. I hope there's like DLC for this game where it just translates what all the Geth are saying and it just makes you feel so sad. I think Snake might have made some accidental dragon fruit juice. Yeah. An unpleasant soup. An unkind mix there. Ah, it's not leaking, but it is very brown. Do you think it's like inedible now? Most likely at this point. Did you play Mass Effect Andromeda? You will have to buy it. Check out, no, Steam had a sale on all of the BioWare games, just a game hero. So check out Steam. It seemed like the Dragon Age games and the Mass Effect games are all on sale. Yeah, check that out. See if that's still going on. You a big fan of Andromeda yourself? It's like $4.79. That's wild. Here we go. Cooking in the sun. Is this viable? I hope so.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps
Like $19 for all those games. That's nuts.
This sun shouldn't be like this. It was
I wonder if the Geth decided to blow this place up.
die that quickly.
What happened here, I wonder? I'm sure there's a way to crouch in this game, but I don't remember and I don't particularly care to find out. I'm cooking myself to death. Is this the door? I gotta go. Kids, get over here with mommy. You're gonna die. Kids, you are dying. You're getting cooked. Alright, well, we gotta run. My kids might just drop dead on sight. Miranda is sick. Kids, come on in. You're still getting cooked, kids. Still getting cooked. Miranda. Which one of these makes you come here? Oh, damn it. I know I have a button for you. Yeah, you both of you.
I'll get there.
Moving.
I'll get there. Okay. How the hell do I get out of here? And it's way longer than the Shepherd games. Andromeda is super long? I had no idea. Let's go plant these charges. Wherever that may be. I fully forgot. Over this way. I hope. Probably gonna run into some more Geth though. Oh, no, we're good.
This should do it. I recommend we move clear.
Sounds good to me. I don't know how big this boom is gonna be. But I do want to see. You kids move out. It seems like maybe you went into the sunlight and I don't know where you are. This one followed my instructions. I don't know where Miranda is, but hopefully she did not blow up and die. Alright, kids. Here.
Moving.
Follow me. Miranda, where the hell are you? Whatever. I hope you teleport in here. This beeper kind of gives you Chemical Zone Sonic drowning music. It also reminds me, Snake, of Mass Effect 1, the proximity mines that I took my earbuds out because it was making me too tense. Now your query is terrifying AI art tools. What the hell is happening here? Am I supposed to shoot this guy? Oh. It said salvage, but now it doesn't. That's weird.
These buildings are Quarian.
I didn't want to shoot him.
The Geth uprising.
Why would the Quarians come here? Whatever they're after, I hope it's worth it.
What is your query? What is that, Jimbo? I'm so sorry, I don't know. I know. Oh, that's me. I'm base camp. That's a big boy. Ancient wall save? Hell yes. It's cool that they use the same tech for this that, you know, everybody else uses. Okay, the diode I think is up. Oh wait, this is stack of blocks. And this is diode. Tali, I got you in 2 secs, girl. Don't you worry. Alrighty. Ooh, weapons loadout. Fun. Oh, hey, that's you. Oh, she's doing the little hoppy thing she used to do. Yes.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
I got you. Here I come, Tali. Just make sure I don't miss any collectibles.
Hello?
Hi.
Is anyone there?
I am.
Tali, it's Shepard.
Shepard?
I do have the weirdest timing, don't I?
You show up at the strangest times. What are you doing in the middle of Get Space?
I came to help.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got to the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
Tell me about your research. I'm sorry about the big yawn.
What is this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster
Yeah,
than
that
it
is
should.
weird, isn't
I
it?
can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
And how about
Would
using
it
the
help if
Normandy?
I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Alright. And the other Quarians.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them.
Whatever happened to the guy who was like having a panic attack? Was that Rhaegar? Was he the one who was having a panic attack when we first bumped into Tali? I guess that's an eggplant question. Was that Rhaegar? He was like watching the security stuff, and he was on a place where like people are getting collected. He had activated the robot systems to make sure he was protected.
It looks
Is
like
that
somebody
Rhaegar?
sealed the door against the Geth, and the console's damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
That was Vitor, you're right. That was Vitor. That sounds familiar now. Oh yeah, more med station stuff. I hope Vitor's okay. Okay.
We're compromised.
I got
Looks
us.
like the drones have an optical camouflage system.
Well, piss. They sure as hell do. Damn. Where'd they go?
There we go. Scratch one. I love this one.
It's firing off all of his audio lines. It's so funny. I love this one. There's not a lot of place in this man's heart.
One less to worry about.
This dude, Garrus is popping off. He just got 10 kills in a row.
Enemy down.
That's buck wild. Barking more than my dog when a package arrives. Jesus. There we go. I love this. Scratch another one. Bag him, tag him. Lock him and load him. Play up the game. Garrus is like, you're too slow, Shepard. Oh, maybe now he's competing. Right, Earthskate? Do you think he's trying to show off? Is he competing with us? Like whoever gets more kills just to do something first? I don't know. Sound kind of like a fan. What? First off, why am I not killing this guy? He got that guy too! What the hell's going on? Is this some sort of Turian show of virility or something? Murder?
Look out!
Oh, I'm getting cooked. Hold up. This is not good. Hold up. Back to the shade, back to the shade, back to the shade. Kids, get back to the shade. I need both of you out here right now. Get out this way.
I love this right.
Understood.
Jesus Christ. He got 3 more kills on the way. This is nuts. At least I got one.
Never saw me. Not that one.
That one less.
Miranda finally got a shot in.
Enemy down.
This is like when you play with your friends who have played like a shooter game way more than you. And they're just carrying you and you're like, I pushed the button. I did it. And they're just like, so-and-so's killed so-and-so. So-and-so's killed so-and-so. So-and-so's killed so-and-so. Just filling the chat. I gave him a better gun, I guess, Mash. Garrus popping off the carrion. That's what they call him now.
Scoped and dropped.
There we go. One less.
There we go.
One less.
Jesus, you know what? All right, Miranda. Switching to my battle rifle.
Never saw me coming.
Let's get in the shadow. All right, with the never saw me coming. Okay. They're about to not only be the only one if you keep this up. Oh, they go invisible. Oh god, when you're too close, they do go invisible. Damn it. Just got my boulder badge. Garrus, smell you later. No! Not the Gary Oak treatment. Garrus in the bed, Archangel in the fields. Wouldn't you rather him be an Archangel in the bed though? Like an angel, wouldn't that be better? I guess that really depends on what your thing is. Never mind. Mass Effect Andromeda came out in 2017. Doesn't it feel like it was more recent? That was 5 years ago. Right? That was... I don't know what year it is. Oh, that was 6 years ago. 6 now. You know what's funny? Then, as I was trying to tabulate what year it is, I was like, is it 2032? My brain got so confused. A security console? Sure. Miranda's here to look fabulous. I love her catsuit. You know how lubed up you have to be to get in that catsuit, by the way? That's buck wild. Oh no, the big daddies! Colossus. And more Phineas, good night. Sleep well. Get down. And thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you. You wish me an amazing year with all the great things you truly deserve in life. Thank you! Oh, Garrus! Shouting out the whole time. Thank you so much for all your kind words, Morphinius. You were too sweet, and I hope you have a great rest. And I hope you enjoyed D&D today. Oh my lord. None of these are safe. I don't know what safety is right now. I might try this next rifle. It's shooting out barf at me. Am I hitting? Am I hitting it? Oh, I am. It just doesn't work right. Oh, no. I don't like this little onesie. I don't like this little one-off guy. Sing the Lord for damn ever. Is there like buttons I could press that does more damage to this big gap? Probably. You kids hitting that gap? Where'd it go? We got a face full of that. No, don't. Where did it go? What? Is it?
Watch out! The Colossus is back on its feet.
Oh, Christ. Oh my god, it's back in action. Well, we can go this way. Maybe there's... Ah! There's something going on out here. Let's see. Oh, hey, my pals. Thank you for those. It's kind of a cool outfit. Miranda! The position Miranda is in is so funny. I think you could count the labia. That was nuts.
Tali's inside over there. Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best
Her outfit is so wild. I'm so glad it's so funny. Is she safe?
Are you sure she's still alive?
We just talked to her 5 minutes ago. She's probably fine.
Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part.
Did the coins ever blink? Maybe those aren't eyes. Yeah, it has been doing that.
Shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, but one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
You're going to die. That's super serious. That's extremely serious to the Quarians. If their suits, they have like filtration stuff. This dude's dead.
How bad is your suit damage?
Can I get you some duct tape?
Clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics.
Oh, okay.
Might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
That's cool. Good for you. All right. Then it's not that serious.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch.
Ah, Garrus will love that.
Havoc from there. None of my men made it past the Geth. The middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear.
Let's go right side.
Time,
oh wait.
And you've got Geth coming in from
nah,
both
I trust
sides.
Garrus. Let's go.
Left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
So the right side seems to be the way. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut off that part of my body and I'm on every drug. Yeah.
Any ideas on how to deal with the
Injected with 4 liters of ivermectin. Oh god. We see him, he's just like shooting horse paste in his mouth.
But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself.
Yeah, that's
so whatever we do
wild, isn't
has
it?
to scrap that bastard fast.
Also, is that comfortable for you to do when your legs are
Probably means getting
backwards?
up close, past that cover.
We need to get to Tali. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger. And I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet.
Can I have it?
You move in close.
Oh wait, I
I'll
can
keep
probably
the
do something good with
Colossus
that.
busy. Maybe even drop its shield. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
Oh, gross. Imagine being in a suit and like that and you get a tummy ache and the suit just fills with this viscous liquid. Ooh. Just for a tummy ache. Oh no. This guy will probably die. I think you should stay down. I got this.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tali safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
Give me that
I'm not
rocket
gonna stand
launcher.
there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Kilos alive.
Keyless alive. My dude. Sure. Oh god. Does keyless alive mean... I hope this thing shoots me in the face because it certainly just did. I might get shot again. Garrus, I'm gonna need you to maybe take a back seat.
One left.
Ooh, lordy. Oh, they got tons of these sons of bees. How do I get to the right side? Maybe this one? Oh, okay. Let me just sit down and have a think. We put a band-aid on.
Deploying tech overload.
Okay. Overload that tech, girl. We're going up here. Crouch, crouch, crouch. Crouch. Thank you. Yeah, Garrus, can you get real sweaty with this again? Kids, I need you out here. Oh, wait, that's the sunlight. Can you not be in the sun? Just make sure you're not in the sun. You kids coming? Oh, Lord. Kilasawai, I guess. Whatever that means. Maybe it means bag him and tag him. What did that shoot in the air? Oh, what the hell is that? Are my kids dying? My kids are dying. Kids, come this way. Ah! Don't come this way! Don't come this way! Don't come this way! Don't come this way! We're all gonna die out here. Now, kids, come this way.
I'm on it.
Moving.
Right here, kids.
You got it.
Taking cover.
Yeah, you're gonna die if you don't. So we can maybe get a good shot of this fella? Oh!
Fire in the hole.
What does fire in the hole mean? I always wondered that. I know, it makes like BB-8 noises. It's like little Star Wars droid noises. An explosive device in a contained area. Alright, Guess, have you been introduced to this? Can you stop shooting for God's sake? Thank you.
Through my shields.
Okay, I can't be stopped. Okay, never mind, I can very much be stopped in this instant. This very instant I can be stopped. For sure. Can you stop that? Thank you. Oh, God. It's okay, I can take him out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It means you just had a Taki bee. Ah ha ha! Am I right, folks? Hope Devante enjoyed his Taki bee.
There, that should do it.
It's a relic everyone adopted from trench warfare. Okay. Throwing grenades. I thought it meant grenades. That's why I was confused. Because, like, would you need to say fire in the hole if you're just, like, literally not using... Is your ass cheeks on fire, girl? We need to maybe use a non-petroleum based lube next time we get you in that suit. Because that seems dangerous. Wikipedia says it originated from miners. Maybe they're using dynamite? It's for excavations? A charge had been set. How about that? Hell yes, heavy ammo. Yes. Get the refined iridium. I appreciate my Taki V thing. It was good. I appreciate it. Very well appreciated. Alrighty. I think we're good to go. Let's go check it on Tali.
Just let me finish this download.
Hi Tali, how are you?
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster.
I love her design so much. It's so
cool.
cool.
I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
Can you join me now? I love that that's our... Like, okay, great, you did your job. Let's go.
Was it worth it? I don't know,
So
Shepard.
needy.
It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives
Her
for.
dad is the head of
I have
Admiralty
to
Board, by the
believe
way.
that they know what's best.
I want your opinion.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
So what do you think is causing this?
Any idea what's destabilizing?
I don't know if she's rich. She's... Well, I mean, she's not poor, certainly. She's probably into some point of privilege.
The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to
So she
enter a
could be
red
rich.
giant phase. But Haystrom's sun
I mean,
is
she can
far
afford
too
that
young for this
beautiful
to be
headscarf.
natural.
So... Yeah, so we don't know what this is going on. Can you join me now?
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the
Tali
fleet.
is blinking.
And if the
Interesting.
admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team.
Hey!
Peter, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
Do you need help, bud?
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
Nah, the Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements
Hey, are you sure those
show up,
antibiotics are
we'll be
working?
fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Oh, nice. I think of the anime hour units. What kind of anime do you want to talk about? Oh my god, it is 10:03. Mission summary. Recruited Tali Zora for the team. Though loyal to Shepard, Tali Zora's antagonism towards Cerberus necessitates observation. Also sending recon units to examine Geth activities in case activities on Haystrom provoke action. Well, they probably will, if I had to guess. Rhaegar going through all the drug withdrawals, crawling up to us, frothing at the mouth.
Cerberus
A good
saw footage
vamp
of
is
you in
only a
action,
flesh.
Tali Zora. We're looking forward to having you on the team.
Why is that
Your
always
engineering
Jacob?
expertise will really benefit the mission.
So funny.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of
Yeah,
the
can we have
migrant
Garrus
fleet.
in the scene instead?
Don't make nice.
I agree completely.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't
Exactly.
Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up.
Well,
if that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you. Not
feel
for
free
them.
to study this ship.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
You think they need
I'll
Tali a
get
bigger
Tali Zora
booty?
the
I
necessary
guess so.
security
Maybe she
clearance to
got
access
different
our
heels or
systems.
something.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works.
They gave everybody
remember,
kind of a
Shepard,
booty upgrade.
Cerberus wasn't our friend when we went up against Saren. I'll be in engineering.
This is true. I mean, I have not liked Cerberus
Don't
from the
forget to
start.
introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
She does not care about Jacob. Oh! Oh my god, he's bringing up artificial intelligences talking to a Quarian? That was dirty. That was dirty! Did you not do your homework, dude? You can't do that. Ooh. Bad vibes all around. That was so wild. Oh my god. Anything for having Garrus in that scene, that would have been way better. Imagine. But at least we wouldn't have gotten it. We wouldn't have gotten the tension, so the tension was cool. Do you think that was on purpose? Do you think Jacob said that on purpose? He was like, oh, why don't you go talk to that BI that we have? Quarian. If you're gonna give me some lip. Also, you love us throwing him under the bus after flirting with him earlier, right? We're just the worst. Always. You think he's just not that bright? But you know anything? I don't think he was thinking of it. I don't think he intentionally said it, because I think he would have put a little bit of spin on it if it was intentional. I really think he just ate his foot there. That's what happens when you leave the flotilla. You get the booty, I guess. I honestly kind of hope that, like, Tali tinkers with Edie. I hope that she, like, hacks Edie or something. That'd be so sick. You don't think he's like an idiot? But do you think he probably just doesn't know every potential microaggression for every alien? Yeah. I think he might not be up to date on his history, his galactic history. Ooh, you don't want eggplant, but after I finish the game, you'll talk about why you think it was on purpose. Okay. I'll hold you to that. Yeah, a human supremacist group isn't going to be like, hey, this is the things that you shouldn't say to a Turian, a Quarian, and here's why. Especially the Quarians. Apparently Cerberus, like, blew up part of the flotilla or something? That's wild. Thank you for the stream, and once more, happy birthday. Thank you! Oh my gosh, it's been such an amazing birthday. This is one of the top birthdays in memory, honestly. For sure. I don't know what the difference is. I just have had a really lovely time with you all today. And it was nice doing some gardening earlier. Out on my own. Fist fighting Jacob got her ass. Wow! You would do that to Tali? Why the hate for Tali? Oh my gosh, I turned off all my alarms today, Lurky. Every alarm I turned it off so I would sleep in. I still woke up at 8 a.m. I don't know what's wrong with me. Just conditioned to wake up at 8. Oh well. And thank you so much, Flynn. Thank you, everybody, for all your generosity. Really, the generosity of you spending your time with me is really huge. Thank you for coming by. You are all just so sweet. What a beautiful birthday! So cool. It has honestly been so lovely. So I think we should take all this love to somewhere else.